Button has been pushed.
Yeah, I will retweet the tweet, which will be out at some point, I'm sure. Because I can't stream today, so
Oh, you can host us then.
Oh no!
I think I am hosting.
Fuck you!
I'll make
Fuck you! God damn it! Fuck you! You licked the other camera.
I didn't lick the other camera. Get out my camera.
I believe you licked the camera again.
It's got a different one this time.
Did I have an angel image uploaded already?
No,
I'm
I
sure
don't.
I had some Deva's one. Yeah, I'll choose a Deva. There we go.
Just the div.
How big is that? Wow, they're supposed to be imperial, so they're medium.
I think Dave was a medium as well, to be honest. I think it's the one above is large, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
How do I host on with the new Twitch setup?
Is it not /host?
I understand that I'm chatting.
I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've hosted someone.
Yeah, my old one for it used to just do it automatically, but they've changed a bunch of things.
How big is this ship? Occurs to me I don't actually have a grid on the damn map. Yeah, let's do half squares. That seems appropriate.
On our ship or the Firestar?
Firestar's
yours.
massive.
Yeah, your Firestar has individual combat maps. Your ship. You're on your way to the Firestar. You are going to be intercepted on your way to the Firestar.
Oh.
We prep for that.
Don't worry, you're just getting the advanced card. You're not going to be fighting any ships yet. Generally, because the DM hasn't gone around to actually implementing that yet. Oh wow, these golems are huge on the. Forgot these guys are large. These are huge on the ship map. I'll switch over the map in a second. What we got? 2 minutes. 2 minutes to chat. Let's see.
Yeah, we know we're getting the point late anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's move this Deva off the map for now because it's not shown up. Actually, let's go ahead and make life easier and put stuff on it. Hey, you think Warhammer would notice if I use some sigil icons for these guys? It'd be highly appropriate.
Probably not, in all honesty.
Yeah.
If all else fails, we'll just send them like an email for Games Workshop. Hey, we're gonna do this thing. Do you mind? And they'll go, we don't care. Do it. They've apparently done that before.
Just remember, they have some very beautiful winged minis that would be very appropriate for the Empire. Given I'm pretty sure that's what I based them on.
I know the ones you're talking about, actually, from that.
If it helps, I do own some.
Different.
You've bought them. I know people who collect them as well. The Blood Angel Sanguinary Guard, right? That's the obvious one. They'd be
Maybe.
brilliant.
I actually find a good picture of them. Just buy them by themselves.
I could probably find you.
Yeah, I just want one that look good as a token.
This one's
Preferably
got-
one.
Are you cool with one giving one a gun?
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna get teched out. You know,
Cool.
they gotta go against the Republic. You gotta get those divine smiting guns in there.
Okay, I'll prime message it you.
I feel like they'd look better than a Deva.
Would this work?
Oh yeah, that'll do. Really gotta emphasize who it is you're currently fighting.
Yeah.
The bad guys.
Yes, they.
We are the bad
Clearly.
guys.
Yeah,
Look at
we're
this.
the little bad guys.
Yeah, we're little bad guys. They're the bad guys.
You guys can. When you need to fight the big bad guys, you send in the little bad guys.
Because they have an Alvina.
All right, we're at 5-2. Before we get into mic checks, we're very close to actually. Well, I say we're very close. I technically already published it, but I need to finish up some website stuff as well. Actually publishing the Ship Explorer, which for you guys, I put a link into the main chat. You too can now explore the ship at your leisure whenever you want, because I just wanted to do a little ship exploration game. And by game, I mean walking sim.
A walking sim's a game.
But that's
Yeah,
fair. There's no
I mean-
story in it.
I mean, Death Stranding was a walking sim, so
Don't worry.
The walking strip.
For those who need a bit of combat, I've thrown 3 slimes in the 4 deck. You can go fight. Here we go.
That's Alvina's featured lunch at some point.
Don't eat blob.
No, we'll eat that
Yeah,
slime.
leave blob alone.
No, that's a humanoid slime. It's completely different.
Eat the blob.
It's not
Or
their
Full of
blob,
goodness and fibre.
blob.
No, because think of it this way: if Alvina eats the blob, she might get more intelligent because it fixed Jones's brain damage. So why wouldn't it fix Alvina's?
Then sails the point.
Welcome to the point. We're just saying that Chris finally got around to actually finishing this damn ship exploration walking sim.
Swinging in the rigging.
Now you can go explore the ship out of row 20, which I think is neat.
Yeah.
For those long-term fans of the show who have often yearned to go explore the ship themselves as your favorite of the characters, you can select any player icon.
Yeah. To be fair, I actually do know some people who want to look at the ship. So, genuinely, I know someone who was building ships and wanted to use ours as a reference.
Oh, yeah, now they feel free to send them the link. It is publicly available. It's free. It's just a little browser game. But it was good practice. Also, I learned how to actually host browser games, or more importantly, export to browser games and host them on itch, which would have been something that would be very useful last game jam I did, Chris. I do know. Hello.
I can't figure out how to host anymore. Like the old host button just doesn't exist anymore.
/raid.
Yeah, I'll just do the raid. The raid will be easier. Raid channel.
You can only raid now. There is no hosting.
Ah, that'll be why.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, did you like? Where is it?
That's the bigger issue of it. Is /host does no longer exist. It is only /raid.
There it is. Start the raid.
There's only /raid.
Only raid.
Raid in 7 seconds. Apparently we have 1 viewer on my channel. Thank you, whoever you are, for being here while I'm not live.
That's probably you with going on your thing.
yeah.
No, it doesn't count me. It doesn't count
Oh.
me. No, because I'm the streamer. It doesn't. It never counts
You're
me as my own one.
apparently raiding with a party of 1 raider.
Yeah, I don't know who they are, but thank you, whoever you are.
Welcome. We are the main Alterra channel.
Yeah, it's the main channel. This is the other one.
Yes, and don't forget, the DM is very open to audience participation, so if you ever want me to just summon a dragon to fuck over the players, do feel free to post it in the channel.
I mean, yeah, it's not like we haven't.
Twitch and do it.
Yeah, it's not like we haven't beaten 2 ancient dragons in one, like combat session though.
With the help of about 13 Nagba.
True, and the help
Yes.
of the other ancient dragon.
And an atom bomb that I found
Yes.
in a cupboard somewhere.
In the future. With that, 5 minutes overdue, let's do a quick voice check. Alvina, say hi.
Howdy!
Nice.
The
Dr.
loudest
Dormer,
of
say
the
hi.
bunch. Hi.
Pookie, say hi.
Al.
No, no.
Alright, Stitch. Go ahead, say hi.
Hello.
Blue Grim, say hi.
Hi.
And last but not least, the point, say hi.
Good night.
Get
All
out.
right, and I'm Chris McKenzie. I will be your DM. Previously, we'd finished up some tasks in Bastion,
After a year.
and we, after a year
What?
in real life,
1 year later.
which you know feels appropriate. You know, I'm currently battling One Piece for longest arc.
Yeah, true that actually. Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
nowhere
you-
close.
yeah, nowhere close.
I read Homestuck back in the day.
I say, what actually was the longest arc in One Piece? Like individual arc, not like mini arc. You
What?
can't count Water 7.
Wano.
Wano.
Wano?
Yeah. That was the last arc was taking long.
Yeah, it lasted about 5 years or something. Like,
Yeah, I was
Damn, 4 years
specifically-
off.
Yeah, I was specifically going, you can't count Water 7, which I believe is like 5 arcs in one
kinda,
mega
yeah.
arc.
You've got Water 7, Ennie's Lobby, and then you've got, yeah.
You know, let's go into too detail here. Some of us have only are still chasing that damn train on its way there. Goodness, finally got to Water 7.
The goddamn episode.
I was about to say, literally, wow, that was really convenient.
very
You actually
comfortable.
are on the aqueduct.
And yeah.
My one at the moment is I've been playing a nostalgia game that I managed to find.
Yeah.
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare of Troubadour because we keep talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In these sessions. so I just
Nightmare of
happened
I was
what?
just about to say,
Nightmare
because we all love
Troubadour.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's an old DS
Troubadour.
game. It's pretty much the story of like ish of Duelist Kingdom up until the end of Battle City in Yu-Gi-Oh! But you are another character, like you're your own person.
Yep, Wano is definitely the longest. 280 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Then I think it was Whole Cake and then Dressrosa.
No,
No?
I'm at war
Yeah, so
And-
Oh,
yeah.
Solid War. I didn't think that
It
lasted
was
long.
long.
in Water
Because
7.
it was because it actually was well paced.
Hmm.
It
And
felt short of it.
Whole Cake was 96.
What about Dressrosa?
Dressrosa. Well, Dressrosa seems to be separated into 2 parts.
Yeah, Dressrosa is 2 arcs. I think.
70 and 47.
Yeah, so it'd be a little over 100, but it's 2 arcs. So technically, it's been ages since I looked. Anyway,
Yes,
Moving
anyway.
on.
Shall we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Shall.
yeah.
Yes.
So, previously, as I mentioned, you have left Bastion and you are head on your way to rendezvous with Firestar 45 as it begins to make its ascent into the astral sea above the continent. While you are, you've already charted your path there. However, as you get underway into your journey, and remember, I think it's 3 squares per day you can go. What, 3 hexes per day? Which it's about 2.5 days to 3 days journey to get to Firestar. They really wanted to build this thing out in the as far away from the main city as they could.
I mean, kind of obvious. I get why.
Yeah.
As you are on your journey, let's do ignore the not Dawnriser and Angels for now. We'll get to them in a little bit. They don't show up for at least the next day. Let's go ahead and do random encounters for your travel. So, I need 3 people for the 3 legs of the journey. Who's kind of doing on watch for the ship as you are traveling?
I mean,
Alvin
Gwen's
is
got
doing the
4
process.
legs, so
Alvina's usually in the crow's nest if she's not like doing anything else particular. She's usually on watch. So
And who normally replaces you when you are like doing cooking or you're taking care of the dragons? Because you have a couple of responsibilities now on the ship. Who's the kind of second main watcher on the ship?
probably fuck you.
No one-
When might from paranoia.
Yeah, Gwen, not in the crow's nest. Gwen is just like, okay, where is it?
Yeah, Gwen just hangs out on the bow and
Just keeps walking around checking the medical supplies just to make sure that they're all still packed away, dotted around the ship.
yeah. I mean, fuck you'd probably hang out in the crow's nest when Alvina's not there. Just moving
well,
everything
we'll-
slightly to the left.
We'll do you 3.
Inconveniencing.
Who, and this can include NPCs, who would you say is the main navigator? Who is charting these paths? Is it Zormir, or is there somebody, is Zormir just driving and somebody else is actually charting them?
Yeah, I would probably say Abby.
I've also got.
It's survival, isn't it? I think weirdly it's Alvina, isn't it?
Yeah, remember Abby has no. This is more like somebody who's familiar with weather patterns and the terrain. Abby is more useful in ground-based survival. She's never been on an airship before and is not familiar with how to chart air travel.
What about Millie and what's his face, Damien? Are they with us, or are they on the Fire Star already?
No, they're coming with you. They're going to be temporary NPCs until you get to the Fire Star.
Now that Jones has his memory back, is he any good at
Oh, he
navigating?
might be actually.
Yeah.
That's a good-
Yes, his primary skill is adaptation. He's trained with all vehicles and survival space skills because he's effectively an outland soldier.
Mm.
So he can be doing it. It was more before Jones. Was it just a combination of the crew trying to chart their best through?
I think before we have someone better, it probably was Alvina. Alvina's got good survival with the eyes, just helps.
That's fair.
I
And
have
to be fair, you could have
cartography.
had more experience charting, like navigating air currents while doing practice flights with your dragon parent, Razor,
Your survival,
Hey, not
Alvina?
there.
guardian.
Dragon, mentor? Who's
Mentor? Yeah.
who probably wants to eat me in the future?
Alvina?
Maybe? I'm not sure. Mentor. Let's go with mentor. It's the easiest.
Let's go mentor. But it would make sense. Alvina would actually have experience with air travel, in that sense.
What's your survival, Alvina?
+5.
I got plus
Yeah,
7.
same as mine.
Remember, it's not just about raw skill. It's about what makes sense for your backstories.
I have cartography.
You have map.
Yes.
So probably a combination of Zormir and Alvina with the practical and the theoretical knowledge.
Yeah.
But yes, in the meantime, Alvina, Fukyu, and Gwent, go ahead and roll me a d6 for your random encounters.
3.
5.
Come on, get 1.
And 5 for me and all.
Ooh.
And you know what? I never actually updated for the next weather patterns. Gotta do
Oh,
this
yeah.
manually.
What weather have we got?
I don't remember what sheet I put this in. I think it's the DM's Guide to the Shared Alt Sphere. Here we go. Salvos weather effects.
Season of Wind, I believe you said, or Season of Air, what you called it.
Yeah. So that would be Whispering. Because the seasons are named after the 4 elemental moons, effectively, that orbit this continent. Which you can see off the port side there, which is the giant red thing, the giant ice thing, the foresty thing, and then the giant earth thing.
Little wasteland.
Yeah, technically these are these are orbiting the continent and are responsible for the seasons.
Neat.
You'd also need to astral fly to them, which you can now do, by the way.
Yeah.
If you want to go visit one of the moons, they do actually all have neutral docks on them because they are populated. But for Whispering, let's go ahead and roll a d100 for the weather today. Or let's do the first leg of the journey.
96. We've got lightning.
All right. Hilariously, this is.
Hurricane season. I'm terrified of that number.
Are these all relatively the same? Wow. Apparently, Whispering has very similar weather pattern to Imrise.
It kind of makes sense. Like it's what I assume is the equivalent of autumn. So, it's not crazy out there.
Oh, Whispering's supposed to be spring. Maybe it should be autumn. That makes more sense. You know what? It's actually Dune. It's Dunlull. Dunlull is the autumn one. That makes more sense. We're just gonna do regular Earth weather. Let's not have things going in reverse. That's too confusing.
We're doing the seasons in reverse. That would get very weird.
Apparently, all of the. Oh, okay. Sorry. I see what's happening here. So all of them have very, very similar weather patterns. Just the chances of those weathers change based on the season. Okay. I was like, wow, they all have a scorching heat one. But where Imrise's scorching heat is like a good 15% of it, the rest are like 5%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you guys, you rolled that 5%. So you've gone from the season of scorching heat into the autumn of scorching heat.
You know what? Alvina is loving it.
You've come out of summer and you've gone into August, and suddenly it's still fucking hot. It's still too goddamn hot. Where's my cold weather?
It's that massive heat wave that happened. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's like mid-November and people are in like tank tops and sunglasses still.
So as you make it through the day, it's a very lovely day. Unfortunately, it's not a good day to be on top of the ship with very little cover, especially up in the crow's nest, because it's just scorching heat coming down. Unless you have fire resistance, in which case it's bloody lovely.
Yeah, she's loving it. Alvina's sitting in that crow's nest, just living it.
Fuck, I'm glad my character can don and doff his armor like that.
I mean, fucking has some fires. No, it's moved through the flames, isn't it?
Yeah, you have you get advantage on the check.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
So you're a
nice.
little more insulated than the rest of your party.
Yeah.
But luckily there is no incident on for the first day of travel as you head out from Bastion, and you're able to kind of go about your day. You've got a full day just confined to the ship. If you would like to do anything, this is where you can have little vignettes if you'd like. Speak to any NPCs, do any downtime activities that you would like to do for the 24 hours you have while doing your regular day stuff. As you continue on, we'll go around the party. Is if there's anything anybody would like to do, it's entirely optional. Before we go to the next day of travel.
Did we get,
Alvina, is there anything?
I'm gonna give a little minor one. It wouldn't even particularly be a scene. Alvina will probably be doing combat training with Abby and I forgot. Tarragon, yeah. My brain was just going to Dragon because Tarragon is like, it's not Dragon. But yeah, just combat training with those two.
Zormir, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, did we you get the stats for the items we got last week as well?
The rings and capes and that.
Oh yeah, I have the cape. I have the cape written down at least because I did it myself.
Yeah, I've not.
I don't think I actually got around to doing D&D Beyond.
It's fine. I'll post them in the chat. And you guys can just implement them to the.
There you go. Trying to remember if I actually did them because I did one or two of them. I don't think I got to the right ones.
Because those are the two that I've got.
Yeah, I'll give you the ring.
Yeah, so I've got one ring of
two
Freya.
of them.
Yeah, I think it was. A few of us took the combat cloak.
Because we have 7 of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ali, you've got one of those as well. If you
Yes.
remember.
Yeah, I didn't see what they all did. We got them up.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, the point. That's what else I was gonna do. I feel it's only fair since no need to punish the players for already having to miss a session. If you'd also like to retroactively roll on the table.
yay!
Yes.
Please do not get capes.
Please don't get capes again.
A,
Oh,
what am I
please get
rolling? And
keeps.
B,
D10
my
and
computer's
D4, I
being a
think
bit
it
weird,
was.
so give me a second.
It was a D20 first, and then if you roll above, it was like if you roll above a 10,
Oh yeah.
you get to roll on the list.
You have a 50-50 chance of it actually having anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 20 has just crashed for me.
Well,
So,
No.
well,
But we'll come back to.
is that I can roll one on my phone and just tell you the answer. That's
Yeah, that's fine.
roll 1d20.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the ring, the other ring.
the ring's good.
And pick, yeah,
That's
and
a
pick,
15.
One of the.
Hey, you got something.
All right,
Got something that
congratulations.
isn't broken.
The locker you open actually has some intact items in it. Roll a d10. We'll re-roll on the cloaks.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a 3, isn't it?
The
There's
3
a
is the
3.
cloak. Yeah.
Why do you think I want videos? Anyway, roll 1d10.
It wants a video.
6.
Ooh.
Didn't get a 6 before.
Yeah, it's new.
Alrighty, and I think I did. I'm going to do similar to the rings here. I'm going to roll d6, see how many are actually left in this. Okay, there are 4. I'll need to add this one as well.
Must be a gun.
It's +1 to AC and saving throws.
Yeah, it's
And blend into the rank.
But these are as you also open up another cabinet, you find a large, or maybe not, a almost drill-sized casing. As you open it, you reveal what looks to be 6 pearl-shaped or orb. What color were they? They're like light blue. I don't know, a light blue gem. They're whatever I made the mana gems. As they appear to be made out of the mana arcanite. And
Okay.
you find them as they are power orbs.
Power orbs.
They are able to store mana from the atmosphere and then transfer it into the wielder. You're able to a spellcaster is able to absorb the mana from it to renew one of their spell slots. It is based.
Nice.
It is based on the Pearl of Power,
Mm,
but you'll be lucky to know it does not require attunement.
that's
Nice.
good. That's really good.
Is it, is that a once per dawn or a one-time use thing?
That is a once per dawn. It takes a full day to absorb enough energy from the atmosphere to be able to recharge a spell slot.
Up to level 3 spells. That's really good. That's
Still good, yeah.
Good.
So yeah, and you have 4 of those. So
Oh,
these
wow.
are
Okay.
4 power gems.
Hilariously, in theory, you could have all 4 on one person.
Yeah.
Because they're not attuned.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm considering keeping them and just yeeting them at people when they're needed.
Not bad shout, actually.
If it's not attunement, then it's
Then you can flip switch it between you lot. That's...
Effectively, it's just like a recharging mana potion. Is the idea
Yeah.
behind it?
Yeah. They're good. That's really good.
nice. I think I gave out most of the capes I had.
We've got 7 of them. We literally... I think the clips I got,
It was like one for
Tarragon
everybody.
and Abby have the other 2.
Yeah, was it
I had 3.
was it 3 of us, 3 actual party members can benefit from them? So 4 to just give to NPCs.
Yeah.
It might have been, yeah. It's like, I know, I remember finding 3 and I gave the other 2 to Tarragon and Abby because they didn't have cloaks of protection. Most of the rest of you have cloaks of protection already.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
if you,
but
if
like
you,
you can do in the combat core.
yeah,
I-
if you want one, we've got plenty spares.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was me, Point and Lou that took one, and do whatever.
That means we've got 1 floating. That means.
Yeah.
I gave one to Jones.
Then yeah, there's all of them.
Yeah.
Really good.
Let's just check.
Why's the Dawn Riser on the Dawn Riser?
Because the Dawn Riser wants to be there. It's just a mini hologram.
Oh, I'm assuming that's the like health bar for it essentially.
Oh,
In
yeah.
ship combat, like that would just make sense.
Yeah.
The health bar.
You've got an actual model of the Dawn Riser
Yeah.
on the ship. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's where the health just
There.
is.
No, no,
That's
no,
just the ship in the bottle I've been making.
I think I accidentally copied pasted it from the region map
Fair.
because it is in the same location.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I just. Oh yeah. If I press paste.
Oh, it's just your pace, but you've got a fleet. Just
Oh,
not a bad
I-
idea to keep one on because we might have ship
We can have
combat
an
and it's an
armada.
easier way to keep
That's
track of
true.
the health bar, right?
Put this little. We'll have you just right there next to it. AC 16, health 600. So that way I can. I don't need to update the actual stat.
Yeah.
If I make this also viewable, okay, controlled by all players. You'll be able to click on it and see its health.
Yeah.
Cool. So you can just do that and actually see it. Let's not do that. What was I doing? Don't mind me. I'm just breaking stuff. Fuki, did you also have a question?
I did, but I forgot it
Previous.
now.
No.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh no, that was it. Fuck you would be going around challenging people to play liar's dice.
How much has Damien lost?
That's the question.
I'd be having a conversation with Jones.
Yeah, I would also be hanging out with Jones now he's got his memory back.
Yeah,
Because like, how much has Damien lost? Due to a series of bad bets, now fuck you is Darkseid's son.
Yeah, I'm fine, Alvina, not having been it. If you don't want, it's just gonna be Alvina basically just doing sword and weapon practice with Abby and Tarragon.
To be fair, the vignettes don't have to be full scenes. It's also just a chance to roleplay. Alright, I'll do this in a second. Alright, so Alvina, you're going through and teaching them. Obviously, Abigail's already got her +1 halberd. Well, are we given a weapon to Tarragon? Given
I
she
think I
must
gave her
have...
something, didn't
I think
sure
they
she
gave her like,
a sword.
Yeah,
was
she's
it a
got
wooden
sword
sword or
an
a
axe
short
something.
sword?
Oh no, I remember finding a random like +1 item and just gave it to Tarragon so I didn't have to write it down. I don't remember what it was.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was
We'll
some
give her
martial
a little dagger for now because she is still a child with malnourished child. It's gonna take her a while to
She had
build.
a dagger
build
on
back
her
up.
anyway.
It's gonna take a while to build back up her muscles so she can actually hold a bigger weapon. But you start her on a very healthy regimen of just actually exercise and food to start building her up again. And yeah, are you practicing on the top deck, or are you carving out a space in like the cargo holder somewhere to fight? Given the scorching heat currently outside.
Because it's the scorching heat, we'd probably be doing it. Actually, might be on like the main deck because this is sealed up at the moment, right? So.
Yeah, that's a little elevator that can come down, but normally it's it is closed. You have to manually open it.
Yeah, we'll be on the middle floor specifically because it's scorching hot. If it wasn't, we'd be doing it on the main deck. Also, easy access to get drinks and things, so there's rest time. So.
Yeah, gotta hydrate.
It's fair. Yeah, you do that. It is give me. I want to see how good a teacher Alvina can be, given how reckless she is. So go ahead and give me a charisma check to see how patient you can be. This requires a bit of self-control.
Make sure she doesn't get too enthusiastic. I think it probably would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and also just don't get too impatient, too rash.
Damn.
Alvina's very patient, apparently.
Yeah, when it comes to teaching others, Zormir, as you're passing by, you actually know this is like the most understanding and like patient and calm you've ever seen Alvina.
Zomir is now so confused.
Jaw slightly drops. Huh?
Only you can somehow harness this for everything else.
Zomir is now under the effects of confusion.
Rubs eyes to make sure that I'm not actually seeing something.
Oh, yeah, Alvina's a good teacher.
Why can't you be like this all the time?
Stop it, you.
Walks off.
Yeah. That continues on as you can all hear the occasional clashing there with a little bit of break here and there. As we move to Zormir, what are you up to today?
I was going to speak to Jones because I asked him to start teaching me the language.
That's really cool.
Oh, Elysium.
Yeah, because he wants to learn it so he can understand the writing and all that as well.
Use the table better, right? As well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what's written on the table as well. Yeah, so.
And obviously, understanding Elysium will get him one step closer to actually being able to understand the magic that the Arcanites control, basically. Because the Elysium text the absolute pinnacle of artificery in this realm, and to the extent it doesn't actually appear like artificery. So yeah, he wants to learn the language.
And the point you also wanted to be in on this conversation, did you not? Where's your mini? You guys can all hang
Yeah.
out. In the,
Yeah, I was just planning
lab.
on checking in with how Jones is doing now that he's got all his memories back.
I just realised I can't interact with Carl's other than that, unfortunately.
Okay, we're just there. You go. Do-do-do-do.
Make sure we didn't just have any NPCs just passing out on the on the top deck.
Gwen's gonna be busy.
And one of the NPCs is just unconscious on the top deck from heat stroke.
Oh.
That's what Gwen's doing. Making sure that.
I bet it's Lucas. I doubt they have heat
Oh,
in
it'll
the...
definitely be Lucas, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Why do you have the? Why is the sun so intense in this realm? What's with it?
I think we broke the GMs lately.
DM isn't like that. I think we're talking about.
Yeah.
On an unrelated gem, the DM definitely updated D&D Beyond, and you can now find all the items you previously acquired on there.
Okay.
Definitely pre-did this in the session. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Definitely wasn't stalling for time.
Nope.
I wasn't really
Not
stalling
in
for time. Definitely didn't think I could run these vignettes while also doing this. To be fair, for most of it, it's just you guys tell me what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've pulled Jones into the lab, and he is walking you through the different console menus that he's able to actually read for you. Since unfortunately it doesn't have a English language setting, so you've predominantly just been figuring out functionality in a different language till now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually quite impressive. How the fact you've been able to actually use the table at all. But now that Jones is able to translate what like previously guessed and also correct previously incorrect guesses about what the menu are, I'm imagining there's just like ticket notes everywhere of just like what you think it means.
He's like, wait, there's a back button.
Yep.
I have to shut the entire table down to reset a problem I've done.
You're able to get much more efficiently use the table, and you can also Drax is also hovering about. By the way, for the most part, Drax has been kind of secluding himself while you've been in Bastion in the lab, and has always been in a semi hibernating pattern. Only waking to actually answer your questions. Previously, just in what he calls his dream sanctuary, which apparently is just something aboleths have. Until you've left Bastion. Now he's become much more active now that there isn't a constant psychological like field telling him to leave.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that would do
Get
it.
out,
Get off
leave.
my lawn.
Which I'm assuming you guys have all previously discussed, and he said it's fine while he's dreaming, but that's why he's not being active or conscious or actually joining you on adventures, because why would he?
Doesn't want to be here.
Yep.
Yes.
But now he's actually more active. He is once more he's also kind of floating around and taking in what Jones is saying. He's very curious about this. Since his goal is to study the Arcanite and the Rainbow Wall. And hearing the fact that he is aware of Elysium. I think he's one of the first people to tell you roughly about it, but only from accounts and legend. He's never actually met anyone from there, so this is fascinating for him. But as Jones is going through, you find additional functionality for the table. One of which in particular you learn because he is able to explain to you kind of roughly the core concept of it. He himself isn't able to explain the technology of it, but is able to explain what he would need to know just functionality wise. Apparently the table is actually built on top of a yellow Arcanite core.
Okay.
And he shows you several functionalities, such as the ability to make your own hybrid Arcanites.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's gonna be good.
Yep.
as
I'm
that is
glad it's-
the dominant purpose of the table is a fusion table.
Well, I'm glad it's not the Arcanine from.
we aren't dead.
So yes, at any point, you can put in. It has to be similar size quantities, but you can put in a minimum of at least like 1 unit of Arcanite. I don't know what that actually means, but because everything's just measured in units, I don't know. I guess like a hand's worth of it.
It's a unit. It depends like how big the thing we're making. I'm assuming, and that's what a unit is.
Yeah, this is why I just give you resources in terms of units, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
You have to put in an equal amount of each of the Arcanites you're putting in, and you're able to merge them or fuse them. What you get out, I don't know, because it'll depend what you put in, and the DM will just search whatever hybrids we have, or you're about to make a new one.
Mhm.
This is gonna get
Which
wacky
makes things
very
interesting.
quickly.
Yep.
It was red and orange for laser, right?
I believe so. I've got a list somewhere. I think I'm actually pretty sure you guys have a list too, if it's in the Arcanite page. I've been updating that.
I think we've got white and copper are the ones we've actually got to hand.
We've got red.
Really? Are these the ones
It
I've
would take a
got to
few
hand here?
days. It would take a few days to get the red enough red, I think, for a unit.
Yeah, so Vermilion is red and orange, so that creates a laser-like effect. Because you do have the documented, it's teal for mana. That's what it is. So it's teal-colored orbs.
Ooh, very close, yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was a bluish color. But it's a blue, green, and white. But yeah, the hybrids you know so far are maroon, amber, teal, indigo, and vermilion, and avocado. Avocado.
I haven't had avocado for ages. It's delicious. I'm hungry now.
But yeah, so you gain that functionality, and as well as functionality to repair magical items if they're broken. So long as you have
Useful.
the effectively it can cast a very strong mending effect on a broken magical item. So long as you have all the necessary pieces of it still.
It'd be like the mend item from the old editions.
Yep.
That kind of thing.
And it also is a very convenient, quicker method of creating a magic item. It's able to effectively 3D print a magic item for you, provided you provide all the resources. So similar to how the item creation already works, it's just this one cuts the time down. You can pretty much do it in a single long rest.
Do we still have any cracked? In,
We
thing?
do, I think. I think some of you guys have some.
I think it was
crack
the
rings.
indigo rings, yeah.
I
I
think
gave
I've.
mine to Zormir for the Arcanite.
Yeah, I think all the Arcanite stuff would have been handed over to Zormir.
Mm.
Most of the stuff that we're not like imminently using has.
Yeah, I didn't take any of the. I've just got the control rods from the worms because I need those for making Pokeballs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, fuck you would give over one of his rings of item storing for you to like study essentially. See how you could like increase the size of it and that.
Oh god.
I remember I had one. I forgot I had two more.
How to spice things up.
I think that's from the time travel.
I don't know why I have a clock. I have a
That'd
clock.
be from meeting Ted.
Will be for meantime. Let's take some notes of all of this.
Possibly before we found out he was Ted.
But yeah, that's the core functionality that Jones is aware of. Otherwise, he can just help you navigate the menus. But that'll just be him doing a translation job for you. He himself doesn't tend to use the table. That's just the like base functionality he's aware of. He has no doubt it could probably do more things, but he's never needed to know the deeper systems that he does.
That's fair.
He's done the equivalent of, oh, I need to fix
Crash
this.
course.
Press this button, repairs item. Cool, I'm good.
So this is also a way of recharging the books
Yeah.
stuff as well.
Yes. It just uses. You're actually not sure what powers the arc tables yet, and Jones himself isn't aware of what powers them. But if you place the cloaks down on the table itself, it'll just recharge. It seems to automatically connect. It's effectively wireless chargers.
Oh, that reminds me. You're gonna tell us how long the charge is because you hadn't decided. What between we need to recharge them.
I'm gonna say 48 hours.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's a good mission length.
Yeah.
Also, from last time when I wasn't here, can we say we've taken the other power core?
The spare power core.
Yeah, next time we find a vault and it's powered down, let's have the power core already.
I
Yeah, I
think
actually
I've
have a
got
way
the-
to. I have a way to auto jumpstart any doors to get to the power core now as well.
Yeah.
Lightning
I've
tow
got-
weapon.
I've got one arc battery noted in my.
Oh. In theory, there's
Good.
no reason you can't just also take the one you use to power the facility once you're done with it.
Actually, we were just being polite and
You turn it off and basically leave it afterwards, but we've
But
got
just
it.
like leave it intact for the rebellion themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's very okay. Is there any other questions in particular you want to ask Jones? That's the stuff the DM can think of the top head that's actually useful. Was there any more?
Mine was to start teaching the language.
Yep, he can begin to do that. That's no problem.
Language tutor,
So then I would be checking in, making sure he's okay. Like, how is he after doing the psychologist job? Well, Zormir isn't.
He is doing relatively good. He is trained specifically for these sort of situations. Although now that he's kind of more aware of what it is he's lost, it's both comforting to know what that feeling was for, but also now a little bit more daunting because he now realizes the magnitude of that.
Hmm.
He's effectively lost his entire civilization.
Well, maybe not yet. There might still be vaults we can find, and Elysium might still be in its demi-plane somewhere.
Hey, there'll definitely be at least a few of them around, right? It's gonna be a ton of vaults. Some of them are bound to be fine.
Well, I think if you survive, there's bound to be some more survivors.
Gosh, Dan, he's still so
You okay?
so wish he so hope so. Apparently could not pronounce S's there.
S.
Hmm.
Hi, Drake.
Do we have a volleyball?
Gained memories, lost the letter S.
So it's gain memory.
Lost alliteration.
Yes. Any other questions for Jones? Any other information you'd like to learn?
None I can think of right now.
Yes, right. Not going anywhere for now.
Hmm.
Can always come back to there. Was there anything else the point or Fuku wanted to? Not Fuku, yeah. The point or Zormir wanted to do before we move on to the next characters.
Doesn't need to be before the next characters, but I just want to say I started my remote learning Golomancy course with the university.
Oh, I remember.
That's where the Golomancy was coming from.
I remember something I wanted to ask Point at some point. Actually.
Okay.
We can do it after this one. We can do it after the rest
But
of the
now
video.
you forgot.
No, I remember what it is. Salvina wants the Point to teach her how to be better at talking.
Oh. And you
Uh,
want to ask the point that?
Alvina assumes you're the one who knows how to persuade people without using threatening or cult rhetoric.
Hey, I feel
Hang on.
personally attacked twice
Hey, you weren't threatening.
in
You-
one
you-
sentence.
At least you weren't the one Alvina was meaning when it was threatening.
I think
Because you're also
Even
good
so.
at it. Yeah, just because you're also good at it. The cult rhetoric was at you, though. Yeah, that one was on you.
I had a feeling.
we move on then to Fuku. Fuku, what are you up to today?
So, Fuku is proficient with dice set. So he would be going around challenging people, like I say, to liar's dice. I mean, you can use whatever system you want to actually like play that, but he would be trying to gouge money out of people.
I'm really
Becomes
happy
a-
that I've got these 3 people here with you are getting combat training. You are you are watching. Do not rob.
So
I think if he came up to me, he'd say, "There's another chance."
yeah,
Tommy, come on, you've got plenty of money. Give me your money. Look, I say give me your money. Play me for your money.
Not a chance in hell.
Fine. Drats! You wanna play?
God.
Playing something that can read your mind with Liar's Dice is an interesting.
What was Drax's voice? It's been so long since he was supposed to be a mad scientist, like
It was,
Abner.
it was surprisingly monotone for a mad scientist, but it was still like kind of malicious.
Mhm.
I'm currently trying to make a Drax Hero Forge. I'll fill you in on how this is going later.
Interesting.
I do not believe in this concept of money.
Oh, you're no use to me then. Fuck off.
Wow.
Then he would literally just go around every single person on the ship.
No, Avena's fighting.
I'd play fuck you at Liar's Dice, but I wouldn't bet any money. I'd bet like chores.
Oh,
God.
Fucky might take you up on that,
Yeah.
especially if it's stuff that he doesn't want to do.
Clean the toilet.
Like-
I guarantee that's
like-
I'll bet the
Godly.
washing up.
I mean, to be honest, Fucky would bet all his chores because he doesn't want to do any of them.
all in. What do you
Oh,
mean
okay.
all in with chores?
Oh,
We're gonna play now.
We got it.
Zormir would be sitting
Stakes are
watching
so
this.
high now.
Zormir would just be sitting watching this,
So is Luke.
keeping a watchful eye on fuck you.
Yeah. What do you want us to do for that then, Chris?
For Liar's Dice. What is Liar's Dice? What's the concept behind Liar's Dice?
Peru. What's the name of it? It's the name that it's the game they did in Pirates of the Caribbean 2,
Yeah.
like on the ship. I
Basically-
can't remember the other name for it. It's like there is an actual game.
is it blackjack but with dice, or is it one of the other ones?
No, it's you've got to the all roll dice, and
Then you've
you
got to say
conquer a
what.
protocol.
Yeah, you've got to call what it is without looking at it. So you've got to say like, say you roll three d6s. You've got to say something like
4 fours.
4 fours, yeah, or something like that. Then the next
You'll
person has to
read
either meet it or beat it, and then you reveal what it is.
But it has to count every single person's dice.
Yeah.
In the end, so if someone has 4 fours, they actually got 4 fours, but the other person has 1 4 in their set, then that breaks basically.
Yeah. But it doesn't really work on a system like this where you roll your dice publicly.
Yeah,
Oh, so we could do the predict.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, yeah, you have to see the ones you rolled.
hmm
We could do it like an honor system of rolling them, like
mean,
just in Google.
we could just
Hey,
do
roll
like
it at
roll,
the
roll
end.
yeah, we could just roll dice
Oh
and
yeah,
see
roll,
who.
roll it to DM. Roll to DM.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that works.
But if you're watching the
Chris
stream,
can
it
see
comes up on my screen now.
I won't look at the stream. If I would.
Yeah,
To be honest, I was thinking probably more like just roll 3 d6s and see who gets highest or whatever.
No, that's no fun. You gotta bluff each other.
yeah, you gotta.
Okay. Each person 5 6-sided dice. Cool. Alrighty then. Who's partaking? I've got the rules for Liar's Dice now. Who's participating in Liar's Dice? Also, where are you doing this? Where's the games room in this place? You doing it in the
Probably-
kitchen?
Yeah,
You doing
probably
it up
be in
in
the kitchen,
kitchen,
where it's
yeah.
where it's got tables.
Perudo,
Yeah.
that was the name of it. That was the other name that I was thinking of. I didn't at all spend just the most of that looking up what the name of this whole board game for Liar's Dice.
Let's see. Would Millie partake? Lucas is dead on the top deck, so I can't count. Why not? Let's
He's a
have
pile of
4. Was anyone else wanting to take part? Zormir's watching. Was there anybody
Alvina is
who's also
with,
watching?
Tarragon, Abby, and Kazan. Kazan's just watching, I'm assuming.
Jones is currently in the riggings per usual, having a time of his life, enjoying the heat, shouting down at Lucas how wonderful a day it is.
Whereas Lucas is unconscious on
Yeah.
deck.
So we'd be playing for money and chores.
I will only bet chores and the occasional random item I can part with. But I will bet the voodoo doll of you I still have.
It's voodoo doll.
Alright, see, I gotta.
That's what you throw in every time that fuck you puts in money. You put in items.
I put in useless items.
Good way of doing it, honestly.
Not actually worth anything.
I mean, everything's worth something to someone.
Is it Randy that's got the robe of many items?
God damn.
I-
Patch up every time.
Unfortunately, I don't think you'd be able to play against Randy because of how it technically works. Like, you do lift up your things after the first call,
Yeah.
and
send
you
the
can
dice
see in
roll.
all directions, which I think means that you could actually see exactly what you've got.
If you lift up away from him, it's only if like he's standing behind everyone.
He's got-
no.
He's got. The thing is, I think how that item works is every single angle from his head. There's
Ooh.
always an angle. So.
Where's the
An
cloak?
idea for my cursed Drax.
Oh no. My mental picture of Drax, by the way, is weirdly enough one of those the robotic like squid things from XCOM.
Mm.
You know, the wraiths from XCOM 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I imagine him as, like slightly
Yeah.
more techie than your average Amalek.
Oh, okay, it's GM roll. Right, cool. DM's figured out how to roll to the DM.
That's if you want to know what he basically is doing at all times.
No.
Yeah, it's a really powerful item.
Alright, slash GM roll for those who need it.
Oh god, Drax is gonna be horrifying. Anyway.
Terrifying.
You're having to manually build an aboleth, of course. You was gonna.
Well, I'm gonna Photoshop it together, so I've just got his head, which I'm gonna add the fishtail to. But his head already looks horrifying.
Here's an aboleth.
Alrighty then, players. Let's see if we have to roll for Damien and Millie. Let's see. Do we put a little starting pot in? I feel like you gotta do a starting pot to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
How high? Fuku, you're the one that was arranging this game. What do you want the starting bid to be? What's the entry fee?
So he's gonna put in 50 gold.
50 gold. Right, starting bid 50 gold. What is the chore equivalent of 50 gold for the point?
50 gold. Let's say gold is about £10. I'm not working out minimum wage of what 50 gold worth of minimum wage hours is.
Well, by that
Alright,
logic,
An
500.
item that's worth 50 gold.
It'll be 3 days of washing up.
That's the starting bid. Holy crap.
It's Alvina's
But
washing up, remember?
just-
It's
Oh, okay.
Alvina's washing up.
Okay,
No,
one day of helping with washing up.
yeah, no, I was meaning it's Alvina's plates is the reason. That's one meal.
There's just so many goddamn dishes always needing done.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
it's come to
pots
piece
and
of doing
pans.
dishes. Alright, now we've all got the starting bid. Each player GM roll 5 6-sided dice, please.
Is that /GM roll?
/ GM roll, yeah.
Yeah. Slash GM roll as I've put there. Only with a slash instead of a slash. Yeah.
Don't put a slash, put a slash.
Don't put a slash, put a slash.
Okay.
Hopefully mine did
perfect sense.
only go through to Chris there.
Oh,
Nope.
damn.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't worry, actually, the easy way for that one, just anyone who's playing, don't hover over the number because it doesn't tell you what the actual individual values are.
Mhm.
Although you do know that one particular dice at least roll one particular number.
This will be Millie.
But it does say to
Alright.
DM.
It says to DM, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just I don't know why that happened.
No.
So I'm saying it does say to DM, so
Yeah, I have no idea
why
what
should it
happened
come up
there.
in roll 20?
Also technically supposed to choose a player to go first, but we're going to start off with Fukyu and go around the table clockwise.
Okay.
Because they're starting the game off. Let's see, everyone rolls their dice and looks at the result without revealing their dice to the other players. So nobody look at Fukyu's dice.
Yeah, just nobody hover over it and it'll be fine.
Fukyu, name a number of dice, the value of those dice. So for example, 2 3s or 3 5s.
He's gonna go 3 4s.
3 4s. The next player clockwise in turn order will call out liar. If they do skip to 7, they can choose to. Otherwise, they have to raise the bid. So let's have... give me a deception or persuasion check, your choice, as the rest of the table attempts to do it. And also, I should probably actually take note of what you've called out.
So
What was it?
that's,
3 4s?
3 4s, I said, and that's a 25 deception.
3 4s. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. So I wrote. Oh no.
Let's see. Nope.
Learning. 5!
So I realized as rolling,
Not
I
just a
physically could
5.
not beat it, and also it's a nat 1.
You're
So I'm
really
saying,
failed
not
it.
just a 5.
Yeah, you could have gotten close. So.
What counts as a higher number?
I believe it's
So it'd be
a...
the higher, like you could say 4 4s or you could say 3 5s.
Yeah, I think it's either a higher value on the dice or a higher number of dice
Yeah.
rolled. I believe is just any of that. In theory, you could say however many people times 6 sixes.
Okay, yeah,
and
you can
that'll be
either
the ultimate. You can't get higher than this.
raise the number of dice for that value or the value of the dice.
It's fun game. I used to play a lot. I was
Okay.
very bad
Dormir
at it.
can't tell if he's cheating or not as well.
Nobody can. Ooh, time
I don't think
to.
he's cheating. This is just Liar's dice. It might be legit.
Is he lying?
Is he lying? You're not really cheating.
So I'm saying, isn't the whole game cheating?
Damn, his poker face is too good to now.
He's got a shit.
He's got the
grin on his-
lampshade just quietly on his head.
Oh, I bet he's just got a shit-eating grin. It's like that.
Hey,
could mean
It's
anything.
Yeah,
black
hey,
yeah.
That could mean
bear.
anything.
lamp-
Just a
lamp
constant
in
shooting
bed.
win.
The lamp didn't.
But no, yeah, it is just a constant shit-eating grin, a la Alistair from Has-Been.
Yep.
A radio
Has
man.
been I know that grin.
And what is the full option?
I think it's they call them a liar. I'd actually go with philosopher.
Yeah, did they either have to raise or effectively call liar on it?
Yeah, I think they have to raise or call. I don't think.
Interesting.
I don't think you can call.
Oh, okay. So there's an optional. I think it's optional or a variant rule. Instead of saying lie or raising the bid, once every time the dice are rolled, a player can say pass. If the next player in turn order says liar, they may either challenge the passing player, any passing players before that player up to the last person to bid, or the last person to bid. If none of the dice values match.
We're getting a tutorial on liar's dice here this week. I
Yeah.
bet you didn't expect that.
Unfortunately, the DM is very interested in how this works now.
It's a cool game. I really like it. I'm enjoying watching. No, I'll be just but
Well, I'm gonna go with the optional variant rule here to say there's at least one pass per round, or pass per game. So Damien is going to say pass and move on to the point. The point. Would you like to raise, call liar, or pass?
You have no
With my
idea.
terrible, with my terrible insight, I fully believe that is true. So
You either fully believe he's
I-
true or completely believe he's lying. One of the two.
I'm going to raise to 4 4s, and from 1 day's helping with washing up to just 1 day doing the washing up.
4 4s. All right. Let's have a look, and then we go to Millie, and well, first of all, make me a perception or deception check, your choice. Yeah, deception or persuasion, your choice.
Yeah, persuasion, that's 13 persuasion.
13 persuasion. You see Millie kind of eye-siding you. You know, you're pretty sure she thinks you're lying. But as it gets to her turn, she is not going to call liar. And you can see with a kind of smirking at the table, she's gonna lean back, and she is going to call 4 6s.
Mm,
It's a big raise.
Which you can all do an insight check on if you'd like.
Not on that one, not on that one. Okay, that's not on that one.
Nah, not great from fuck you either. There's 9 for fuck you.
Got a 9. Zoma got an 8. So Zoma can't read anybody.
Not today. Not today.
There he goes. There's the red.
Well, I'll whisper the point what they insight. As for the rest of you, you have no fucking idea because you all rolled below 10. And we go back to Fukyu. And the game continues until somebody, I imagine, calls liar or runs out of money to raise.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all liar,
she
runs
also-
out of money or can't raise any more just outright, which is almost impossible. But in theory, possible.
We now rolled 6s.
Yeah.
We're stuck on 6s.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think you could go like.
You can say 5 6s. No, you can't go to 8s because we rolled these 6s.
I thought you could go 8 1s. I thought you can actually increase the number of that number as well. Raising.
Yeah, so long as you're increasing either number. So you
Oh,
could
right,
go
right.
5 1s.
Yeah, you don't have to raise it up from that. It
Gotcha.
entirely due to that reason because someone could just immediately go like 1 6, and then you better have 6s.
Yeah, so you can go like 2 4s, 3 1s. As long as one of the values is increasing.
Right.
Okay.
Although actually, I think it only works for the numbers. I'm pretty sure if you're raising the value of it, it still has to be the same number.
I thought I've always played it. You can raise either.
Yeah, you can raise
Just
either,
to stop.
but
just-
then
and it
yeah.
doesn't, and it doesn't have.
Raising when raising the number of dice, they may set the value to any number. They may also set the value of the dice to any value when they raise the number of dice.
So like if you want, you can basically raise both, but you only
Yeah.
have to raise one or the other. But you can raise both if you want to.
Okay. And you said 4 6s, yeah?
Oh, yeah. So when raising the value of the dice, so for example, if the bid was 3 4s, they may raise to 3 5s or 3 6s. They don't actually provide an example where it's like 2 6s.
Does it say anything about like reducing the value though?
That was what I think. You can reduce the value. I don't think you can reduce the number of dice.
Yeah, so if you're increasing the number of dice, you can reduce the value. So you can raise to 5 ones.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're increasing the value of the dice, you can't decrease the number of the dice. So the number is fixed.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it's 4 somethings, and or 5 somethings in this case.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way because more of a kind is still very unlikely,
Yeah.
essentially. So.
Kaku's gonna say 5 4s then.
5 fours. Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception or deception check. As you do that, it goes on
And
to
that's a 23.
Damien's turn, and you just see Damien like leaning over the table, staring at you.
And I'm also gonna increase gold by another 50 as well.
And you can see him just like his eyes narrowing as you push the money into the table, and you see him just kind of throw his hands back as he leans back, looks at the rest of the group. I can't fucking tell. It's fucking unreadable. There's no way, and yet.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy. Put your money down.
No.
You just see him kind of like looking at the money.
The heat is getting his arm here, so his brain's not working.
I
on
absolutely imagine that Alvina and the others just walked into the room for a quick 5-minute break, and she just snorts out of a drink he was drinking when you said that. like milk out the nose kind of thing.
Well, I can't pass again, so, and I don't have better. So you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna lose the money anyway. I'm gonna stare at you. I need to know.
Calling you a
I need to
liar.
know. I'm gonna call you a liar.
Okay.
And so it was 5 ones.
5 4s, I said.
5 fours. There we go. Gotta keep actually track of
That
this
is-
because I'm gonna definitely forget.
That is the full reveal now, I think, isn't it? 'Cause those
I
are
believe
full liar.
let's see, liar. If a player says liar, all the players reveal their dice. If there weren't enough dice of the stated value revealed by all players at the table, the player called a liar loses 1 of their dice. Oh,
Ooh.
there wasn't
Oh,
enough
we keep
dice of
going,
the
okay.
stated value revealed by all players.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
there was enough or more dice of that value revealed by all players at the table, the accuser loses 1 of their dice. So it's not actually your own dice that
No.
matter.
It's all
It's
dice on the
the-
table.
It's basically last man standing. You can do it for 1 round outright if you want, and then reset. But usually you do it with drops out until.
It
someone-
kind of is like it's like Texas Hold'em because you have to
Yeah.
know what's in the middle of the table as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But you have no idea
Um,
what anyone else has rolled.
But you roll again after someone calls a liar. I
Yeah.
believe, So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's called liar. He's probably gonna lose his money, but he's called it. I should also probably keep track of what the pot is as well. Do you have to raise money each round as well? Can you check?
I was gonna say if you could check or not.
That one I don't remember because we never play with money, unsurprisingly. With
Ah.
when I was about 6, when I
Oh,
played
there's
this a lot.
surprise.
Well, I'm gonna do at least a have to match. So since Fokyu previously raised effectively, Damien would either have to call liar or he'd have to put in the money. But he's gonna call liar in this case. So it's just gonna be the original starting plot plus the extra that Fokyu's raised.
For the extra weekdays, and I guess a days of washing up.
Did Millie not
So be-
raise or?
No, she effectively checked with her starting pot.
Right.
But she raised she checked with the dice. But it's 200 gold plus a day's worth of chores from the point. But first of all, let's see who actually won this. So are there 5 4s amongst all the players? Fukyu, how many 4s you got?
I rolled 1.
You rolled 1 4. Damn.
Yep. I was looking at fuck you.
The point. How many 4s you got?
He's
Well, there we
muted, don't know.
Sorry, didn't realise I was muted. No
There you go.
fours.
No fours.
None.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Who do you want to reveal first? Damon or Millie?
Damien.
Go Damien.
Millie.
Oh yeah,
No,
Mi-
I
yeah.
think Millie
I want to
last
see if
year.
Damien was that bad.
Yeah.
As Millie raises her cups, you notice that she does have 2 sixes, a 3, a 5, and a 2,
If he's
but
got,
no
like,
4s.
If he's got 4, that is very funny.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
So we're currently at 1-4 amongst all the players. Damon would need to have 4 4s in order for Book You to win.
This is gonna
It
be
might
amazing.
happen. It might happen. I've
Which
seen
is
weirder.
As Damon raises his cup, he has 2 2s, a 3, a 5, and a single 4.
Only 2 4s.
Only 2 4s amongst all the players. Damn. Well, I assume
That's very
some.
unlikely.
I assume more of you have 4s.
statistically unlikely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was going for 4s, because that's generally the median roll of the dice.
Unfortunately, Book You, this does mean that you are a liar.
You're a very convincing liar, though.
He-
He's
he-
like, I got
he
him. It's got him.
His shit-eating grin hasn't winced at all.
And I'm going to assume the person who wins the pot is the last man standing. So, but I believe you do lose a die.
Yeah,
So you are down to
5 dice.
4 dice.
4 dice because it's 5 6-sided dice to start
Nice,
with.
it started at 5.
Oh, I'm remembering it being 6. Maybe Peruno's got a slightly different number.
I think you're getting confused with what dice it is.
It's
Maybe.
5d6 rather
No,
than
I was thinking. I was
65.
thinking. No, I was thinking it was 66. I was genuinely thinking it was 66.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But before we go on to the next round, let's continue the vignettes, and we'll come back to this game.
The gambling
So we're
stage.
gonna spend the entire session on it. Gwen, what are you up to?
Just actually piloting the damn ship. Since
Yes,
everybody else
yes.
has fucked off. Just looking like,
Making
huh.
sure we don't crash. That's what
You
I'm
are
doing.
sweltering right now, aren't you?
I would have thought Zormi had an autopilot feature on the ship.
Well,
No,
he's got a
steer-
Randy.
He's got a lock. He's got a lock on this.
Yeah, but
do not trust the
keep
autopilot. Just no,
don't,
no, no.
Gwen.
Randy can fly it too.
It's the autopilot from Airplane. You know, you know.
That's fair. Gwen, how are you keeping
Yeah.
the scorching heat off?
He's not gonna deflate.
Oh, what I've done is I've soaked my shame blanket and it's just laying on the back of me. Every now and again, just go to re-wet it and just lay it out.
You got a bucket of water.
I'll occasionally bring you a drink every so often when we're breaking for training. How about that?
Well, as well. It's a beautifully day as you're flying through the mountain tops of the Crown Mountain towards your destination. You can see the large sandy dune-like island orbiting above you throughout the day. While it's scorching hot, it's actually quite dry, scorching hotness at that as well. So you can feel your lips pucker occasionally. Just from the
Mhm.
the lack of humidity in the air. But other than that, it's a lovely day for fair sailing.
Failing at sailing.
Lou
That's
Grimm,
not that bad.
what are you up to?
I'm watching this game of Liar's Dice.
Very nice. As we come back to the next round, everybody make your rolls. And the DM has to remember to do what he was rolling. This is for Damien, and this
So-
will be for Millie.
What's the command on Roll 20 again? Is it RGM?
/GM roll.
All one word or?
Yeah. So /GM ROLL, and then 5d6, or in your case 4d6. Okay, now the DM has a better knowledge of what the hell's happening. Now the characters can too.
Yeah.
But while you guys do that, we'll start off with the last liar. So we'll start with Damien.
Mhm.
And let's see. Since we're starting off, we gotta increase the pot each round to make this worth it. So Damien's gonna put another 50 gold in. I really should track the pot. I'm gonna do this purely in gold, and we'll subtract. You know what? No, I'm just gonna put plus P, for the points one.
Chores or items.
So
Yeah, let's just say I will bet 50 gold's worth of chores. We can work out what that is later.
Yeah.
yeah. So when
When
we
someone wins
we'll
it.
come around to you. But for now, the pot is now 250 gold plus point chores,
Whatever the point brings up.
and you can each put in another 50 as we go around to each of your turns. But Damien is going to start us off. Let's have a look here. He's pretty confident. So he's going to start off with 3 threes. As we go to the point. The point. Would you like to check, raise, or call a liar? Or use your 1 free pass?
I'm going to raise to 5 threes.
Okay. Are you going to increase the pot in any way, or just add... well, you have to do the starting pot anyway, so that's
Yeah.
250 plus 2 Ps.
Okay, 250 plus these, and I'll raise to a third P.
Or you're gonna double the starting, are you?
Well, that's
Yeah.
his third bet essentially.
Okay. And you were raising the dice pool to, what was it?
5 threes.
5 threes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, give me... Oh yeah, at this point I don't think any of this is outlandish. Unless you think you got another 2. So I don't think there's a need for persuasion deception anyway.
Yeah, gold one anyway.
As Millie is gonna consider this. What does Millie know? Apparently you can raise it to 7. One of the examples was 7. Yeah, 7 sixes. Okay, so Millie is gonna raise, or is gonna check to 7 threes.
You can do number of dice up until the total number of dice in the
Yeah.
game,
Damn.
which is
And she's gonna add in the 100 extra
19,
gold
yeah.
to the pot.
19. Yeah.
19 currently.
So how much is adding? Sorry,
We
100.
can have like 19
The
twos.
original 50 and the additional 50, that is effectively the point adding in thingy it. So the buy-in is now 100 effectively.
I actually
So
saw
she's gonna add 100.
I actually saw an insane one time, which was genuinely like something like 15 twos, and it was actually right. Like someone actually called that, and it went, "It's got to be lying," and they weren't. They were just that many twos.
9 twos. All right. Millie looks over to Fukyu, who you already did your initial. Oh, actually, you didn't. 'Cause you didn't start. So you have to buy in is 100 gold. What would you like to do? Pay 100 or call a liar?
Yeah, he's gonna put in another 100. And say... let's go 5 fours.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Currently
'cause
5
I'm-
threes. So yeah.
It's currently 7 threes.
Oh yeah, it's 7.
But
You have to go for. You can go for 7 fours.
Yeah, you always have to go increase the number of dice, but you can lower the value of them.
oh, I thought it was I could increase the value and lower the number.
No, you can never
No.
lower the number.
You can never lower the number of dice.
Okay, yeah.
So it's either
7 fours.
7 fours. Ooh.
That's a lot of fours.
Alright, and I already added the 100 gold. Okay, Damien does. He believes the group has 7 fours. Let's see what he's got. Possible, it's possible.
He has no fours. That's why it's possible.
He has already done his buy-in, so he doesn't need to raise just yet, since nobody else previously does. So he's gonna check, but he's gonna go 8 threes. He's gonna bring it back to the threes. As the points, your turn.
I'm gonna call that Nepo baby a liar.
Gonna call that Nepo baby a liar.
That is a quote for the session. Right there.
Okay. In that case, we go around and reveal. Dear God, I need to keep track of 8 threes. The point. How many threes do you have?
I've got 2 threes.
And we need 8, so we got 2 out of 8. All right, Fuku, how many threes do you got?
1.
1. Okay. Let's have a look. We'll go with Millie again. Millie has 2 threes, a 2, 6, and a 5. So that is 5, 8.
He has 3.
He needs 3,
Uh,
yeah.
And Damien, you can see Damien's kind of like sweating a little bit as Millie reveals the cup. As Damien is like very quickly counting the dice, there's your passive insight, because Damien unfortunately is not the beautiful blank face that Millie is.
He's fingers.
Millie's the cat.
You see Damien counting on his fingers, and you see him breathe a sigh of relief as he reveals his cup, and he does in fact have 3 threes, a 5, and a 2.
Ooh, that means
Fair play then.
point loses that round. Yeah.
But you can definitely see that he was sweating there. He after the point revealed he only had 1.
Yeah.
Because he assumed at least some of you would have a 1 or 2 more dice.
Yeah, no.
Bare minimum, but he did do it.
But he has 1, so the point you lose a die.
Okay.
As we'll do one more round before we go back around the table. All right, the points you can start us off, since you also happen to call liar. It's another 50 gold buy-in.
Okay. Or, equivalent.
Gotta keep for the equivalent.
Another chore. You're getting some serious chores out here.
Yeah. I think I'm going to cash in
remember
three,
items as
3
well.
of these chores for dragon cleaning duty.
Was anyone? Honestly, I didn't think that was even on the list. I thought that was Alvina. You're doing that. No one else is doing it.
Can
As-
you just like go overboard?
Roll your dice.
Jump off the side of the ship rather than clean out the dragons.
No, I mean the dragons go overboard when they.
I don't think anyone
But do-
wants. I think that Zobe would rather me not carry them through the ship. Out of the
Yeah.
fireproof room.
Yes. Because he would definitely push the button that drops that whole cargo hold.
It's fine. Alvina every day is working to just remove that button very slowly.
You don't know where the button is.
Very slowly.
Do you think she hasn't checked the entire ship top to bottom for it?
Yeah, but it's more of her intelligence.
She's just gonna remove every button.
It's not necessarily a
the-
button.
Who are we missing? The point. Roll your dice.
I
While
did.
you.
I need to
That's
roll
another
mine
point.
again.
Fuku, roll your dice. While you're doing that, Millie is going to. Was it Millie? Who started the last round? It was the point that's the last round, isn't it?
Point called liar. Damien started.
Ah.
Point called liar. So Effie points points first, and then Millie next.
Point starts off.
Okay. I will bet. Start with 3 threes.
Of the
3 threes. $33s. Okay. Millie's gonna come in. Let's see. The 50 was already from Millie, so the pot is 500 4 piece. Millie is going to call. Let's see. You've done 3 threes. I think she can up that. Gonna come in and she's gonna come in swinging. She's gonna go 5 fours. Fuck you. The buy-in is 50.
Yep. Fuck you, buy in. And say. What would she say? 5 fours?
5 fours.
5 fours.
6 twos.
6 twos. Okay. Give me a persuasion or deception check, because Damien's just fucking staring you down again.
He just
Like,
doesn't
what do you
believe
mean
you.
6 twos?
He doesn't believe anything you say.
Or you could potentially beat this one.
Only a 21.
Yeah.
You just see him thump his fist on the table. God damn it! Why is there nothing there?
The
Hey,
smug is...
word to the wise. Stop trying to read the goblin.
This
At this
time
point,
you
I'm just
can
relying
read
on
the goblin.
statistics.
Just mathing it out.
He looks
This
at the goblin.
time-
There's no way you have enough twos to think that the rest of us have enough twos.
I mean, that's for me to know and you to find out.
I stole your dice last time. I'm calling you a liar.
He's already gone.
Already?
Yeah, he doesn't think there's enough twos among the group.
Alright.
There are only 18
Huh?
dice.
He thinks you believe there's enough twos, but he also thinks you're insane now.
He's right. To be fair, he is
Now.
right.
Now he realizes
He's not
that.
interacted with fuck you much yet, has he?
No. I mean, this is probably the first interaction he's had with him.
Yeah.
Alright,
Can read the goblin this time.
Damien's gonna reveal his cup first. He has 1 2.
Okay.
We'll go around the clockwise. The point. How many twos have you got?
None. No twos.
Oh dear.
Oh, no twos. They're still at
That's
1
where he's
6.
starting to get the bad, but...
Millie reveals. What does Millie have? Millie has 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 6, but no twos.
Do you have 5 twos?
As Damien's just staring at you. Go on. Reveal. Reveal
Actually, no, he
5.
can't. He can't. He's got 4 dice.
Oh, you know what? As the math boy sees, you just see Damien like fucking jump out of his seat. He's like, I dare you. There's no way you can have 5 twos now.
Oh, I so want to have, like, trick dice in this.
Just has an extra dice. Like, what?
Just
You
just
want-
sleight of hand it. Sleight of hand it.
Is there any way that I would be able to sleight of hand 2 of my dice?
Yeah, of course there would be.
Well,
You're a goblin.
You don't have, you
You're a
don't have enough. You don't have enough dice.
I don't have enough dice, no, but
I won't
I
call
rolled
it
it.
out. It's whether
for a 21
whether
To-
Damien notices.
to change all
Damien-
my dices to 2s and add an extra 1 in.
I mean, at this point, it's guaranteed cheeks. You have an extra dice. He knows how I'm thinking, but you can still do it. He won't notice you doing it, but he'll know.
Ow!
Obviously, it's wrong.
Yeah.
The Zormir and the point. What are your passive perceptions?
I
And
incited them
21?
and got 24. And
Oh
my
yeah,
passive-
you know he's lying.
That was the original one. You have to do it
14.
again.
But did you
Goodbye.
notice the sleight of hand at 21?
My passive is
Not 21.
not
Right.
21, but I'll do
Yeah.
an I'll do an active perception.
Since you're scrutinizing the game, if you want to keep an eye on cheating, yeah, sure, go for it. Especially because you actually have a vantage point.
Nope.
None of you know how Fukyu does this.
Especially seeing as he doesn't actually touch the cup.
At any
Never
point.
touches the cup.
He's
But as-
looking too much at his. He's looking too much at his face. He doesn't watch his hands.
As Fukyu removes the cup, there are indeed 5 twos there. To which you can see Damien just
Mind
staring at this, just
for a brief
bewildered.
instant.
When? How did you? How is that even possible?
He looks at it and it's just that somehow the dice has been cut in half and there's 2 ones just going up like.
He's got like a
stuck
4 in half.
Yeah.
It's like before.
Yeah, one of the dice is split along the
Yeah.
floor.
As you're all doing this, Lou Grim, you feel a small vibration from your game artifact around your neck.
Okay.
Gambit approved.
It seems to be resonating with the table at large.
It feels the gambling.
It feels a game. It just is, isn't it?
And as it does so, you can feel energy building within the puzzle. What would you like to do, Lou? You can attempt to try and contain the energy, or you can unleash it. It is your choice.
Let it out. Let it
I'm
out.
gonna unleash it.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. Yes.
As to everyone in the kitchen.
Chaos.
Oh, you are, yeah.
Let me just grab something here.
I'm really happy I'm in the other room, so whatever's gonna happen, I'll be just gonna hear the after effects.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's now a shadow game.
Oh.
The seal of Orichalcos happens.
Are we gonna send FU to the Shadow Realm
We
again?
might. We might.
I'll take your word for it. Nothing's changed on my end yet.
A large green square has appeared.
Oh,
I'll give
there
you
we
the
go.
Oh, yeah.
play-by-play.
I was gonna say I was
Yeah,
working
it's
without the Dawn Riser having loaded us all for that entire
Alright.
game.
Don't worry, you've
Oh.
just disconnected as well,
Oh.
point.
Yeah, that was me refreshing it to try and actually see
Right.
now.
Yeah,
Oh
I,
god,
I,
it's
I
the
can,
seal
I
of
can see the
Orichalcos.
square now, yeah.
Yeah.
You're sealed in there.
As Damien gets up to you just see Damien getting ready to like just leave. He's done with this. Like what the hell? And as you do so, there is suddenly a flash of a black light as the void consumes you all. Coming from the direction of Lou Gribb standing there with the hovering, glowing pyramid.
God damn it, Lou.
That's the...
I'm just standing there whistling.
And
As if
as you
I've
do
done
so,
nothing.
you suddenly all find yourselves in this large arena, just the floating black void around you. All 4 of you are now standing on podiums as a massive set of dice roll under cups beneath you.
This time, I want it on record.
Boys
It was
and
not my
girls.
fault. Kind of.
Don't worry, you're going to get
For once.
immediately blamed by Alvina. Regard.
Yeah.
And Lou and Zormir, you both find yourselves standing in what appears to be separated pillars hovering over the game, watching in judgment. And in front of you, there are 4 buttons, each with the icon of a fellow player.
Oh, like that.
Okay.
Haze them or something? It's gonna be great.
What is this all about, Lou?
I don't know.
Oh, I actually might have I might have an idea of what that is.
Are we judging them or something?
I'm wondering if it's like you can look
You
at
do
their
that
dice.
anyway.
I'm wondering if you can look at their dice at any point. Like that's what the buttons are. Like you specifically, like they don't get to show them to everyone else. That you guys can see.
Well, I'm gonna test this
Is there
button.
anything on the buttons?
Yeah, each of them has like the picture of one of your allies. Other than that,
Well-
there's no idea of what they do.
I press the one with "fuck you" on it.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. As you press the one with "fuck you" on it, Fukyu, make me a dexterity saving throw as
right.
lightning comes down from the sky.
It's called lightning. I love it.
What save? Sorry, con.
Call lightning
Dexterity savings throw.
Dex save.
against lightning. So no, of course you got advantage.
Nah.
I'm so sad I'm not in the room now.
Not bad.
You just press all 4 buttons,
20
though.
I would just go.
22.
Honestly, it would be on point for at least a little bit.
Yeah.
28.
22.
22. You managed to avoid 28 lightning damage. You got invasion yet?
No, because I'm not a rogue.
Yeah, he doesn't ever get it.
Oh,
Wow,
I-
are you sure you're not a rogue? Seems like you should
He's
be a rogue.
rogue-ish,
Hang
but
on.
he's never.
He's the most roguish non-rogue there
yeah.
is.
Then you take 14 lightning damage
14.
as you manage to save the throw that you still take cap.
That's
I
fine.
just realised no one in the party catches evasion, do we?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
From
interesting party composition.
he's just staring deadpan into Damien's eyes, not moved a muscle as this lightning's come down on him, and he's not moved an inch.
It just missed.
Are we sure that's actual FU?
Can I roll intimidation on Damien?
Yeah, sure.
No, don't press the buttons.
Ah, not
Why
great.
not?
Or do
22.
it's funny.
I need to again.
Jesus Christ, you are terrifying. Also, to add a little bit extra, the DM's gonna add some more. There appears to be almost this whispering dark energy across the bottom of the arena.
Oh,
It's almost
I
like
add
a
to
like
that?
a.
Can I add to that as well? Because I've got my shadow touch stuff that I very rarely get to use.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, where
You're
is
a
it? Where is
shadow
it? Where is
bard,
it?
I forgot
Oh,
about it.
he's going to do words of terror. Once for short rest, you can speak to a humanoid alone for 1 minute to cause it to become frightened of you, or another creature of my choice. If it fails a wisdom saving throw, for DC 17 for 1 hour, or until it loses, until its allies are attacked or damaged.
All right. Damien is definitely terrified of you. You also notice, by the way, that both the point and Fukyu's pillars appear to just be one stone block lower than the other two,
Nice.
Because we've lost.
Yeah.
You lost the dice.
and that your current pillars appear to be 4 blocks high before they plunge into the whispering, the necrotic energy below.
What the hell do I see when I look into the door? By the way,
Just blackness.
Darkness. I
are they just
imagine?
not there?
That is a good question. Let's have them not be there. I think it's funnier.
Yeah. I'm like, how?
I mean, just
How
love
did they
going
get out?
to
Are they-
come down and look in.
I mean, it's gonna be like looking in the cupboards while you guys are in there. Where did they go? They didn't leave. They couldn't have left.
It's literally one door to this room.
Yeah, there's one door and I was there. Standing here.
When your party gets plunged into the shadow realm, into a little demi-plane.
It literally is a green circle as well. It literally just is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow.
Personally, I think you just shouldn't let Lugrim be near any games. Who knows how many times
Nope.
this might keep happening.
No, you should definitely let it happen. We should
Yeah.
let it happen more.
Chaos magic.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's anything to do with your chaos magic.
it's literally just Gambit went, I approve, let's make this
Yeah,
more
I know, but
interesting. You are
For
chaos.
me, to actually say, yeah, I'm doing this,
Yeah.
rather than deny
you-
it.
Can Lou get a destiny point for that, please? I have a request.
Yeah, Lou went along with this and activated. I'll give you a destiny point.
Yeah,
Cheers.
very deserved, honestly.
Whereas
Um,
fuck you's just terrifying the shit out of Damien. For no reason, other than he thinks it's funny.
Do you have
I'm
a picture of
100%
Dam-
on board with just messing with Damien.
Yeah, it seems very.
I feel like
He thinks we're very strange so far because I think 3 of us have spoken to him, just generally, and one of them was Alvina. One's fuck you was terrifying him, but the other's the point. This is not. He's not had a great introduction to the party.
I'd love to think the fuck yous just scribbled a hasty drawing of Damien and stuck it up on his board of targets to mess with.
Oh yeah.
In the middle of the target.
I reckon that's been there since we were first
Told
contacted,
about
Oh,
first told about him.
find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a picture. We don't even know what he looks like. It's like mess
just-
with this guy.
Yeah, it's just like a badly drawn stick figure with the name Damien on it and to be messed with.
Spelt wrong
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
He's got a sad face, I bet.
Before we continue this new round, I'm gonna need some more water. So we're gonna take our first little break there.
Yep.
And our first we only ever take one. We're gonna take a little break there, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
I can't believe you made it into a shadow game. It's Perudo. How did you make Perudo into a shadow game?
It's fuck you. He can do anything.
Yeah, to be honest, you're not wrong.
I mean, I didn't expect this to just essentially take over the session either.
Look, honestly, we're changing the name of this session to Liar's Dice, right? It's appropriate. Honestly, it feels good because I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get attacked by the angels and I'm not gonna be able to stream it this time. It'll be a pain. No, we're gonna do this is the Liar's Dice episode. It's freaking Tales
Yeah,
from
but
the
don't you
Dawn
think this would have
Riser.
been a good one for you to stream as well?
Yeah.
This would have been a good one to stream, but it's one of they're not. If this is the entire session, they're not missing out on direct plot. They're missing out on admittedly absolute
Yeah, I
hilarity,
know, but
which I'd love
the
to
way
put
it
up.
just turned
but-
out.
It'd be like doing Zormir's therapy sessions with the different characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, is this related to the plot?
Not
No,
plot
but it's great
essential,
character
but-
building. It's
I'm
great character.
pretty sure Damien's gonna need therapy after this.
Yes.
Everyone in this group
Yeah.
needs therapy,
I'm
including the therapist.
Yeah. I think
Oh, you're
yeah,
the one who needs it the most.
No, I'm fine. I'd win. I'd win against the Night Terrors.
That's what he's worried about. It's not. Just, it's not.
Alvina doesn't need therapy. She needs surgery. I think that's.
So what scares you, Alvina?
Hunger.
Why hunger?
Because then I'm hungry.
And
That's
what's
his
wrong with
compli-
what's wrong with you being hungry?
Then I'm not eating.
Why do you need to eat all the time?
Because I'm hungry.
Okay, we need to break this cycle a little bit, but
I mean, that is actually a proper psychological thing. It's food scarcity or something.
Yeah. Apart from
Food, yeah,
Alvina-
food scarcity and anxiety or something like that.
Yeah, it's just Alvina just doesn't have that. She just has a bottomless pit for a stomach, so she's always hungry.
Yeah. Alvina
I swear
is
you-
Goku, basically.
Yeah,
I swear
she's
you have a
literally
bag
based
of
on, like,
holding for a
multiple anime
stomach.
characters. She never puts on any weight and can eat like
Yeah.
53 times her body weight.
Speaking of Goku as well, did you see Akira Toriyama died?
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Akira. The goat of
Yeah.
all goats.
I agree.
I swear Alvina's got
The hell of
a
that
bag of holding for a stomach.
I've always assumed it's cartoon eating as well. You know, like put the chop in, pull out a bone, that
Yeah.
kind of eating.
Well, she puts the chop in, pulls out a bone, then throws the bone in the air and eats that as well with a crunch. Is that?
I was thinking
Yeah,
Kirby,
checks out.
just open mouth vacuum,
Well, do you remember the feast?
gain the power.
Do you remember
Oh.
the feast where she ate the table?
Oh God. Oh
And
God.
the plate.
Oh God. It's Kirby.
Alvina's Kirby. But
You
God,
eat things and absorb their power.
Yeah, she's Kirby. Apart from she's Kirby, but if you hit her, she just hits you back. She doesn't lose the power.
Yep.
Yeah,
She's
Kirby,
an
but less
upgra-
chill.
Upgrade of Kirby.
but less. Yeah.
She's Kirby. Oh.
What the hell did I miss?
Alvina's Kirby. That's about it.
A small therapy session with
You know,
Alvina.
Alvina, and it's like, I seem to think we're going in a circle here.
Session with food.
All right. Shall we continue the shadow game?
Yeah.
Got some
Sure, why
water.
not?
Actually, wait, I've just realized I'm not streaming. I can play the Yu-Gi-Oh theme to myself. Yes!
Yes. Nice.
I'm not getting cut for it. I'm putting the Dragon's music on. I'm definitely putting that one on. That's the best Yu-Gi-Oh theme.
I'll take your word for that.
It literally, at some point, look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Enter the Dragon's theme. It's by far the best.
Things I absolutely disagree.
No, this one you like. The soundtrack is great of this one. It's also not canon. Sadly.
Alrighty then. Let us resume the Liar's Game.
It's the
Dun-dun.
That was it.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Damn.
As you're doing this, Millie, Damon also looking. Well, Damon just fucking looking at Fukyu, terrified, his face going white, or at least paler than it currently is.
Current looks green, probably.
Millie's gonna shout over at the point. So is this a normal occurrence? They didn't really. Sign
Not
on.
not this in particular, but also I'm not surprised this happened.
Uh huh.
I think our sorcerer over there made a deal with the god of games at some point.
Oi,
Don't
tin
forget-
That's
breath.
what I've got.
What's the dealio?
Tin breath, what's the dealio?
Don't know what you're talking.
What was that?
What are you saying, Luke?
Damien, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
It's
don't know what
Miller.
you're talking about.
Nah, it's Millie that's shouting at you.
Oh, I thought it was Damien. Sorry.
No, Damien's still just terrified of Fukyu and staring at them. Millie can continue shouting. So what? Are we supposed to continue the game? Are we? How do we get out of here? This seems like that definitely seems like a death pit beneath us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to play the game.
I've
Right.
never seen this before. I do not know what is happening.
Real responsible of you lot. Real responsible.
I mean, this is the first time it's happened to us as well, so...
It's a first
Yes.
for everybody. Congratulations.
New experiences. We did promise new experiences on this trip.
As well, then I guess it's my turn to start. Since we're going around the table now. Everyone roll your dice. Oh yeah, Fukyu was a liar there, so you were down to 3d6.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as you do so, you notice your column begin to sink another square into the necrotic void beneath you. You are now only 3 cubes above it.
I didn't do it.
As you do so, Millie is going to start off adding to. So are we still doing money for this?
I mean, yeah, why not?
As she attempts to put in money, you actually hear her scream out in pain as a energy seems to flow from her down into the necrotic pool as she loses 50 hit points.
Ooh.
50.
Ow.
Lou, tell me if your thing reacts to this a lot. I don't think we should bet anymore.
Oh, you gotta still do the starting part. It's the
Oh.
starting bit. It's part of the game.
Somehow your chores have gotten a lot more serious, point.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I've got less than 100 HP. I can last one
Bet.
bet.
That's why I literally went, like, Alvina's got like 130 something,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
she's, I think, significantly above everyone else.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I don't think this game's playing for money anymore.
She's
Yep.
bleeding out her eyes.
You can see there's like a gauntness to her now as her entire life essence has been dragged away.
I'd suggest working together, but also I don't think the game's gonna like that.
Oh, I can't heal them from over here as well. Might want to reverse what the hell you did.
I didn't do anything, so how can I reverse it when I don't even know what's happening? Other
Well, I'm
than
gonna call
everybody else
3
can see.
2s to start with. Try not to kill us. Oh, we got the goddamn
Choose
fire
wisely.
star yet. I don't know, dude.
I want to see what happens. Someone please roll 5 6s.
Fuck you. Are you going to call a liar or put in the starting bid?
He's gonna put it in the starting bid.
All right. How do you react as your hit point maximum is reduced by 50?
Hit point maximum?
Hit point maximum reduced by 50.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
For non-deadly encounters.
I'm really happy I didn't join this game.
You and me both.
I wonder
Sorry,
what the
bit of
equivalent of
script.
getting chores is here.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, it's hit
okay.
points for you too.
That's
No.
that's fine.
I was thinking like time. So do I just be aid?
Yeah.
No, it's a
he
chunk of your soul.
puts in his soul money essentially. Then, yeah, and he just becomes more gaunt to just staring dead out into Damien's eyes.
He's got disadvantage and everything there, right?
Against me, yeah. Because he's
But
fighting
isn't it also disadvantage again on everything while you're near him?
me. Or whatever
Isn't that how
the
fear
fright.
works?
It's whatever the frightened condition does.
I believe it's, yeah, as long as you are here, he has a disadvantage on pretty much everything.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, whilst its source of
He
fear
is,
is within
he
line
is
of
also not gonna ever call you liar.
Yeah, I bet!
He is now
Oh, yeah,
prohibited
you
from
can't-
calling you a liar.
Oh yeah, and he can't
He's
willingly
never
move
gonna
closer to
speak
you,
to you
but I
again.
think
Yeah.
you guys kind of locked in place.
That's okay. You guys are on podiums anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, fuck you's gonna say, 3 3s.
3 3s. Okay. Damien has no choice but to either call you a liar, which he literally cannot do right now, or put in the money. So he's gonna pay his 50 hit points.
Turns out he has 49 health and just dies.
And just died. And he is going to call 4 1s.
This is a public announcement to anybody watching the world of Alterra. Bet responsibly.
Or you two might go
Do
to the
not
Shadow
bet with
Realm.
your life.
Or you also might go to the Shadow Realm.
So don't bet with chores. I thought I was safe.
Boy, he's learning a valuable lesson.
Listen, indeed.
Don't fuck with fuck you.
But the point it is your turn. Damien has bet 4 1s and paid the starting price. You can either call him a liar or also pay 50 hit points to continue playing.
Yeah. Not at 4 1s.
You never know. Your chores might not count as hit points. It might be something far
Yep.
worse.
5 5s.
Are you gonna pay? Then your hit point maximum is reduced by 50.
Oh god.
Well, if anybody raises points,
Win
dead.
back.
Ow.
And what were you calling? 5
5 5s.
5
5s. Okay.
In the 5 5 5
You know this gives a new meaning to life debts.
5. Well, nice one. That's a
But you've all bought in, so unless somebody raises, you don't need to continue paying. So what's the game plan here? We all just die? I'm not.
I mean, I
I'm
can't-
waiting to see what happens at the end of the round.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what happens when one of us hits no dice.
Hit
Let's-
those dice.
Let's not get that far. Let's just see if one round we get our health back.
Well, you know,
Yes.
I don't
I'm sure
wanna-
that's how it works.
I don't want to point out the obvious or anything, but Fuck You's only got 3 blocks in that tower there. Would be the quickest way to find out.
True. But also, I don't think we can fix it because I think the game won't like that.
Well, I don't know if the
No,
game is
it's because
sentient.
Bucky's immoral.
I'm just getting
His
flashbacks
life
to
is his own. Nobody can take it.
I'm getting flashbacks to Zathura, what happens when you cheat. I think you go into a black hole when you cheat.
Hmm.
Well then, let's have a look. Let's do 6 5s then, shall we? Fuku, you want to say something ridiculous so that we can knock you into the pool of death down here?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna call you a liar.
I see. All right. Then we go to liar procedure. Let's see. Millie has 2 5s.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
Fuck you has 0 5s.
0 5s. The point.
I thought we wanted
2
six
5s.
fives, not five.
Oh, if he has 1. Damien has 1.
And Damien reveals 2 1s, a 6, a 2, and a 4.
Oh! Millie nice. And things get interesting.
All right. I actually need to
We
keep-
get our health
hold on.
back.
You do not.
Well,
Uh-oh.
my
One
boy.
person gets all that
Yep.
health.
Well,
Can I point? And possibly
I'm out.
fuck you. Do you have over 100 health? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Millie is down
You
to
bloody
4
shit.
dice.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he's technically at the minute at full health.
He got struck by lightning as well. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point maximum went below that.
His
Ah,
hit
yeah.
point maximum only took him down to 97 at that point.
Oh yeah.
where-
It's done more damage than they had lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
So he's back to full health. Hilarious. All right, Millie went first the last time. Fuck you, you're going first the next round. As you can see, Millie just kind of like standing her ground as the entire column like lowers 1 block into the void. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure starting new rounds with the buy-in is probably the most deadly part.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure we fought this one through. Unless somebody wants to call liar before it gets to me. Point, call liar.
No
That's what's the
pressure.
fun of the game.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, do you want us to die? Do you think we won't die in this scenario? Is this all
No,
fictional?
we're not gonna die. Well, I'm not anyway.
Well, feel free
Wow.
to.
This is Spike from Battle of the Bands, isn't it?
Fuck you is very tempted to bet another 50 HP.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, I will. I'm not holding, but you will die.
You will kill point.
I hope you've got your backup characters ready.
I mean, fuck you won't die. He's got over 100 HP.
You'll kill point. You will literally kill point.
Yeah. He fuck you can spare another 50 HP.
On top of the 50 already.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit. Do you have over 150 health?
No, just he's got 111 total normally.
He can sacrifice 2 sets and be on maximum of 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in order to play, you have to put up another 50.
Actually, do really increase the buy-in. Could you lower the buy-in?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Fuck you's
And
only.
not kill point, just outright.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not because you said it at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Should have done it so high.
I mean, playing for gold, it wasn't that high.
Yeah, it's fine. Figure this out. This is gonna be interesting.
All right, fuck you. You're starting off. Would you like to buy in? There's nobody to call a liar, so you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, he's gonna buy him for another 50 then.
All right, everyone, roll your dice.
What? Damn. Well, I have
So-
no idea what's gonna happen.
So fuck you's max HP at the minute is 12. Oh
Millie has
no,
4.
sorry, it is.
11.
It is 11, but the HP modifier only goes up to minus 99.
Oh, kid.
Okay.
Roll my dice.
So this is not what happened in
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, it's weirdly not as far off. Because I believe they did bet souls, technically, in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just the
And
game in Pirates of the
goes down to
Caribbean, they
4.
said bet their entire soul in one go.
And
So-
fuck you's going to say 3 2s.
Q starts with 3 dice.
I just wanted some. I just remembered a story that might help us.
Was it 3 2s?
Yeah.
Is there a table in front of us? No, we're at podiums.
It's not.
Yeah, you're all on giant stacked stone dice
Yeah,
podiums.
hello.
The floor is made of this grasping, almost like Hadar's tentacles, like kind of grasping necrotic floor.
Okay.
The Shadow Realm stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
And there's these large, like, virtual cups that you're shaking around that get like revealed when you're doing, that are like resting just above the necrotic floor.
That is really cool. I love it.
With
Well,
Zormir
this
and Lou each with a podium with their buttons on it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, so we can press the button at any point?
Yeah. Can you
If you want
press?
to kill him,
Come on, if you press my button.
Okay,
Please-
Really?
who's gonna
please,
press
both
the
of you just
button?
press it and just down
Yep.
point.
One
But-
of you press my button.
Oh, they both press it at the same time. Point is just dead.
Jeremy's already pushed the button. Lou's gonna push the point button.
Yay!
How many hit points would you like to spend?
That's concerning.
For Lou?
There we go.
Oh!
And what points to press?
Lose can heal,
That is
and
Uno
Zombies
reverse.
can kill people.
If you give me 14 hit points, then I could survive another bet.
Yeah.
All right, Lou, you're gonna spend 14 hit points.
14, yes.
Wonderful.
All right. Lou, your hit point maximum is reduced by 14. And that's it. No, I'm kidding. Your hit point maximum is increased by 14.
Okay.
That would have been very funny.
So
It's
we
like,
know
"Ah,
that
yeah,"
that's how that
I was
works.
just about to say, Zormir never did that when he pushed the button.
Because Zombie lightning bolted.
Yeah,
'cause-
you have
Okay.
different buttons.
Yeah.
But you get the same roll in this game.
Oh.
You think the
So
DM
I'm-
didn't very quickly work out the rules of this?
I also love the fact that the one with the lower health has the heal
Yeah.
button by sacrificing, and with the more health has the fuck you button.
And the one who can heal himself.
How dickish Lou and Zormir wanted to be.
And I am also the one, if I do
With
take
healing.
healing, I can
Actually,
heal.
no, I don't think you do. I think you need
Oh,
greater restoration
shit.
for that.
Well,
Okay.
no, I mean, if I start losing health to give them health back, I can
So
heal
this is
myself
when-
back.
No, it's losing maximum health, so you can't heal that. I don't think you have the spells to
Mm.
heal that.
Did Lou take
You need, like-
maximum?
Yeah, you remove the hit
Greater
point
restoration
maximum.
to undo that.
Yeah, great restoration, which is like a level 5 spell.
The DM has also thought about this. To be fair, the lightning only does actual damage, so that can be healed. But the game mechanics themselves are hit point maximum reductions
Yeah.
Oh,
and increasing.
oh crap.
Yep.
I'm the one to punish and you're the one to heal.
Okay.
You know, I'm slightly sad because it's like this judge, this jury, and if Alvina was in, she has the instant death button for anyone.
Oh. Well, I think we're about to learn that because I'm going to try something.
For that, Damon spends
I'm
his
giving
50.
14 of my HP to the point.
Damon's gonna spend his 50 because he does have over 100. Although he is looking very bad right now. You're pretty sure most of you aren't gonna survive another round. And he's gonna call 4 4s. Oh, and also increase the. Oh, look, you've all spent like 300 hit points so far.
Damn it.
This is fun.
This is very
Mm.
fun. 550 gold, 4 sets of chores, and 300 health. This is a weird pot.
The point you
Especially
can
if you get all
either
that health.
It's the weirdest game of Perudo I've ever seen.
So I will look directly at Lou and say, if this kills me, I'm coming back to haunt you. And I will.
Hey,
And I will
getting
say-
14
before you do, don't forget you can also call liar and not spend any hit points, but plunge your ally closer to their death, or you can spend hit points.
I'm gonna see what happens if I just say, I forfeit.
Nothing seems to happen.
What,
There
the
apparently is
whole
no
thing
forfeit.
or just the round?
Okay, in that case, I will just not play. The only way to win is not to play.
Okay, that's fair. But you all will remain on this plane, and we will continue the campaign without you.
I'm looking forward to them starving to death in a demi-plane.
Oh,
Yep.
With
Unfortunately,
Alvina, with Alvina and Gwent as the only remaining player.
This is a game of
We
choices,
get a
damn
free
it!
ship.
There's no
We
easy
get a free
choices.
ship.
Why does this keep happening, by the way, Gwent, that we're the only two?
You want to
Oh,
win this?
Buy-
You gotta
Buy-
figure out
Buy
the
is
win
still-
condition.
buy-in is still 50.
It is still 50.
God.
This game continues until the last man standing.
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna call liar.
Ooh, you're gonna plunge Damien closer to his death?
He might plunge himself
I'm
close
gonna.
to his death.
But Damien gets like 2 4s, didn't he?
4 4s.
4 4s.
Fourth.
Odds
Okay,
are
there's a
points
chance.
going down. Odds are points
Yeah,
going
odds
down.
are I'm going down.
But
What do you even have? This is where I find it like you just have 4 4s by
he has
yourself.
on his
No.
own.
I don't.
Did I get your rolls?
I think you told
Yeah,
him
the
to roll.
rest of
Unless that was the most
4-4s.
recent round of the up there.
Yeah, because it's
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
haven't rolled for this. I haven't even rolled for this round.
yeah, you haven't even rolled for it.
might have
We're about,
one
we're about
more.
to find out if you have. Well, let's roll first, and then you can decide if you want to call.
That's still cool, but
Just in case you happen to get 4 4s. Okay, but we're still gonna call liar.
He's gonna call Ryan regardless.
All right, 4 4s. The point. You got 4 4s. You got any 4s?
nope.
Where did I put Millie? Millie has 1 4. Fuck you. You got any 4s?
Nope.
Nope. Damien is going to reveal 4 4s and a
Yay!
3.
It's a
So you
pleasure.
guys, because Damien is actually the cautious one. I've been having Damien only call what he has like a lot of.
Yeah.
So did Millie or Point have any fours?
Nope.
Millie had 1.
So he's
Yeah,
a
there's
liar.
five. Well, no, there's,
So that-
there's 5 4s. If you get
Yeah.
over,
It's
fine.
at least rather than
Yeah,
exactly.
It's minimum.
Oh yeah. Like Damien wins by himself because he has 4 4s.
Yeah.
Which is
you don't
what
have
he
to
thought.
match it. It's just matching it is the minimum you have to do.
The point you lose a die and you go down.
Okay.
Which I believe that puts you also
So
to
what's your
3.
2
Listen,
dice?
I'm gonna keep calling liar because I think we need someone out to get this.
You're gonna teleport in.
Are
You're
you
just gonna
wanna
be
be
a
someone?
cult in the kitchen with Alvina just rooting through cupboards. This is gonna be really hard to explain.
Gwent's got revivify.
Um,
Does Revivify work
Yeah.
on reduced hit point
There's,
maximum?
there's got to be a body to revive.
Again, if I die
No.
from losing rather than from running out of hit points.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
if
not
it's
nice for
yeah,
you.
if it's based on vampire rules, I don't think you can be revivified.
Which is why I'm not going to do that bet if I can help it.
Yeah. If you return to life with 1 hit point, but your hit point maximum would be 0, so you can't
Yeah.
gain that hit point. You would just be dead again.
who started the last round? Was that
It
fuck
was
you?
Fuck you, yeah.
Damien kind of looks around at all of you. I don't have the hit points to spend.
Can you call liar immediately?
No, there's no one to call liar against. The first
Yeah,
person always has to
there's
go up.
no dice being called.
Can I cast fly on myself, see if I can actually leave this podium?
Ooh. You can cast fly on yourself.
Fly
We're
away.
gonna say no. I feel like it's breaks
Okay.
breaks the game.
I don't have any ranged heals. And that wouldn't help because the hit
It
point
wouldn't
max
help.
anyway.
Yeah.
I've also just noticed resurrection doesn't work on you either, actually.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Damien's
damn.
gonna look at Lou. Lou's the only one who could give him enough hit points to be in the game. He would need 31 hit points to play.
Really not they do.
Yeah, I think we need true resurrection to get around this guy.
Hey, Damien, if you're going to bet something you've got. I'm gonna call liar anyway.
Can you not bet?
I can, but we left
No, I
with
mean-
one with a hit point maximum of 1.
No. I mean,
I
can
could
Damien not?
only do 1 round.
I've just realised. I think I know a way out. I'm not there though, so I can't help tell you. Shit.
To be fair, if it's a player thing, you can't. I don't care about metagaming.
Right, cool. If point bets goes down to 1, then Zome zaps him. He'll be at least resurrectable.
True.
It depends what else it can do.
That's what you might be going
Disagree.
unconscious. Might be survive. Actually, wait a minute. There's a Zome. Shoot, Damien.
I'm asking Damien, can he not bet as a?
No, he only has 20 hit points left, or hit point
He will
maximum left.
die.
And simply choosing no bet is not an option.
It's not an option.
Versus Damien's button.
You're pressing Damien button. Okay.
Lightning.
He gets lightning bolted, and for the sake of not having to deal with fucking NPCs, he automatically takes 20 damage, and he goes unconscious.
I think I'm here to enforce the rules of if you can't play, you're out.
The point, to make this more meta knowledge related, your podium lights up because we're gonna pretend the podiums were lighting up to indicate whose turn it was.
Okay.
Because I realized I needed a visual cue there.
Green light makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
The point, your podium lights up. Apparently, you're starting the round.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I can't call liar, so.
But can you?
Can't roll liar because he got struck by lightning.
But
I'm-
can you play?
I can play. I'm going to bet 2 3s.
He loses 50 health. Zap him, Zoma.
Yeah, I'm on 1 max HP.
So he can't. It doesn't matter if he passes or not. He's down.
Yeah.
If you zap him.
I think it's I have to enforce the rules. I'm feeling here,
If you're,
and he's not breaking.
I'm hoping when the game is over, we just return back to normal.
That's what I'm really hoping as well, because then you can be resurrected if you die. Because Alvina's in the kitchen looking for you all. So.
Are we going to get?
But yes, what are we doing? The point, you were wanting to continue the game.
I'm making my bet. Yeah.
Well, everyone roll.
saying no isn't
dice.
an option.
Everyone has to roll for the new round. And how many? What's that? Put your hit point maximum down to? What?
Wait, hang on. Was saying no at the end of a round an option?
No.
Okay.
I told you the game continues until the last man standing.
I sit down.
Yeah, we both know that's not how that works.
I don't think that's a rule I can have to enforce. You can sit all you want.
I didn't really have
When it was we all die.
4? Yeah, sure, 4.
regardless.
Yeah, I think
If
it's
we
we all
didn't
die, but literally
start off.
he would be guaranteed dead otherwise.
Hmm.
So also, we just don't tell him.
I think he
The
might
point,
know.
how do
He
you
might know.
feel
It was us.
He's in
as
a
your hit
different
point
dimension.
maximum is reduced to the lowest I think it's even possible to be?
While still alive.
You have less health than a peasant.
Yeah,
You have less
you
health than
you
a
think
rabbit.
I sat down because I was making a stand? No, I was sitting down because I physically can't stand anymore.
You collapse.
Oh god, that was a bad idea. Please end this now.
Get him, Zombie. Get him, Zombie.
What I said was the truth. So sorry.
Oh yeah, what dice did you call?
I called 2 3s.
2 3s. So you should probably keep track of this pot.
You know that the truth hurts point.
350. I want to see how much hit points get thingied at the end. Millie kind of just stares over you.
Can you
Two
bet?
threes. Really? You didn't want to go something higher so I could lie to you?
Yeah, I should have done, but I didn't think about that when I did the bet.
No, yeah.
12 fives.
insider.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to beat the gremlin here.
Goblin, not a gremlin.
You do realize we're gonna have to let it win now, right?
There are worse things.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think there is.
Well, just be grateful I didn't say, oh, let's bet souls and things.
Can you?
It feels like that's
bet?
what we're currently doing. Hey, Tin Breath.
Can
Yeah.
you bet?
But
I don't suppose you can lend me some health just so I could beat the gremlin.
Actually, yeah, which one's Tin Breath? Because they're both tinny.
The actual
Oh
robot.
yeah, it's Liz. It's Liz. She's meaning
Oh,
Liz.
it's canned beef. It's canned beef and tin breath, clearly.
Okay.
What
Who
will
are
it
you
take
ha-
you to lend me some health? Saying it to Lou.
I'm making a very big decision here.
Come on, either it's you let this thing win. Would you really want to let this thing win? Or you let me win and I'll put in a good word for you.
With who?
With who?
Yeah, I
Nice.
was just about to ask that.
Her dad?
The rebellion? I don't know. Whoever you want. I got friends.
Right.
Look, we all know this. We all know this is predominantly to stop this one winning.
She could give it Alvina to make you some food. That would be nice. So she can't eat.
I need
I'm very
42.
Sorry, Millie.
Wow.
Zombie!
Self-preservation at this moment.
Zombie, press the
How about that
button!
Presses the button.
I hate you.
Zap.
Oh
Fuck
god, he's
his
going
plan.
mad with power.
This fuck you's plan the entire time.
Fuku, your button lights up. It is your turn to call liar or to bet on the point.
Am I the only one left though?
No, the point still is 1 hit point.
Boy has one max health.
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
can't bet
point.
anymore, but
All right. Fuck you calls you a liar.
I will say it's the truth.
Cool. You just have it on your own.
You will lose if you call me a liar.
He won't. No, he won't technically because then he has to bet. He's got the health, I think, to bet.
I've
Yeah,
not got.
fair.
I've not got the health to bet anymore.
What I'm hearing is that Zormir can decide the winner right now if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Can you bet? Or are you calling him a liar?
I'm calling him a liar.
He called a liar.
Okay.
Point's
And
telling the truth.
Was it 2 threes?
If you
Point, you got
choose
2
to
threes.
believe me. Yeah, I've got 2 threes.
He has it on his own, so regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing this is a new round. Can you bet? Fuck you.
Actually, Fuku started the betting round last time. It would be. Oh yeah, it would be Fuku. Sorry, the point started last round.
Point started, which is why he's on one.
Is whoever called, yeah.
Then Fuku. It's the start of a new round. Can you bet?
Looks over to Lou.
This is everything I wanted it to be.
It's great. I love it so much.
Can you spare 39 HP?
Well, 40 HP actually.
You need one more. You need to be not exactly dead.
Don't.
Yeah.
I was just pro getting out this game, but if it's between me and fuck you, I'd like to win.
Well, a game of life and death.
What did you say?
40, sorry.
Point gets to point self-sacrificial until it comes to just him versus fuck you, in which case it's on. I'm learning points opinions on various party members in the past like 4 sessions. Prank
Against
Zormir
fuck
wants
the
to beat
40
fuck
HP.
you. Doesn't want to annoy Alvina, is what I've learned.
Yeah.
So
So just to clarify, Lou, you're gonna let Fuku win?
Don't do it.
Are you
Well,
helping?
no. There's a chance. There's a chance here that Fuku might roll something and try and lie. Okay, Lou has decided. Lou, as 40 hit points are reduced from your hit point maximum, how do you feel as the energy is fleeing you and into Fukyu?
Just as a quick question, Lou, you actually had 40 health,
I'm
right? You weren't just dead.
buckled.
You weren't just
I'm
dead.
on my knees.
How much health do you have left?
13, which is 10 more than I have if I would have spared melee.
I was more you did.
God.
All right, then Fukyu and the point. Roll.
Yeah, we're both at 1 HP.
I think I'm down to
Hey.
3 now.
Yeah.
Yep, you're both down to 3.
Rolling,
At this
rolling,
point,
rolling.
I'm going to incite the hell out of you as he, whatever he calls. Badly at that.
Oh, that reminds me, we've got to change the title of the episode.
Just the liars.
The Liars Dice.
It's the liar's dice. Fukyu, have you rolled? There we
Yep.
go.
Rolled.
Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, Fukyu, what are you calling? What's your dice?
2 1s.
Ooh, only 2 1s.
It's a trap.
All those minimum you can possibly roll. Technically,
The
could
point.
be a lie though.
You can either call a liar, or you can pay the 50 hit points.
Technically, could be a
Oh,
lie.
Shit-eating grin.
This is going to end this round either way.
Yes.
I have 2 1s.
Oh.
Hilarious.
This is literally, if you pay, you are, I think, permadead is the problem.
Can
I cannot bet, but I'm also not going to call a liar.
He's drooling.
Kill me,
on-
Zormir.
He's drooling
Alright.
on the ground, Zormir. Of course he can't bet.
presses the button.
Zap. Down.
All right, I don't think it matters if you save this since you don't have evasion, so you'll take damage regardless.
Yep, I have 1 hit point.
Oh, I can't believe Lou betrayed the point like that.
I can.
Gave Fukyu the hit points.
I absolutely can.
I'll get my revenge.
I'm
Us
looking
three are
at
the
double
misfits. Us
points
three are the
towards us.
misfits, remember? We fought in the arena together, willingly.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
Oh,
Gwen
yeah,
was
I'll be-
also there.
Yeah, Alvina's here. Is like, which comes in. What the hell?
And suddenly
That's
everyone
lying on the
returns
ground.
to previous was.
bleeding.
Yeah, three of the NPCs, or 2 of the NPCs in the point are unconscious and making death saving throws. They can be stabilized to 1 hit point.
I mean, the point
Alvina just
is
wells.
dead,
That
I
was-
believe.
Like, just
Oh,
bellowed
no.
through the ship at maximum
I
volume.
just had a thought and I hate it. I know how we get our hit points back. Fuck you has to give them to us.
Oh my god.
Good luck.
You're all dead.
I wish you well.
I mean,
Yeah, Gwen, Alvina has just bellowed for you. from
yeah.
the
I mean,
middle there.
I'm pretty sure point is just
Really
dead.
needs Gwent's help.
I
can't.
I didn't bet. I
He didn't bet.
took the damage instead of betting.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
but
they
hit
don't
all
like me.
3 of them with cure wound.
Oh! No, yeah, you're dead, point.
because you were down to 1 HP.
Your hit point, you got massive damaged.
Oh god.
You were guaranteed massive damaged. Gwen!
Uh,
Gwen! Point's dead!
Is that for everybody, Zormia?
No, that's for all the ones on the
Millie-
ground.
Yeah, Millie and Damien
Oh,
are
right, okay.
alive. Point is actually dead.
What
Yeah.
do you mean he's dead?
He's dead.
Get down here! We need you to resurrect him! He's dead!
Lou did some funky shit, took us into a shadow game, and point's dead.
Just get your ass down here!
You were playing cards.
No, we're playing
You're playing
dice.
Like it
I'll take
fucking
a-
matters.
Oh, Matt,
Why?
Matt
Yeah,
is
literally him holding a very dead point in like one. Resurrect him.
So, it's okay. I can take over flying if you need to go.
Fuck you, Randy.
He better be down here fast. He's got a minute. He's got a minute or point's permanently dead.
Get down there in like 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
fucking fast.
Probably.
Uh,
3
I'll-
seconds.
I'll make an attempt to stabilize the other two so we don't have to spend more.
They're
deaths.
healed.
Oh, you healed them.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I basically have spared the dying and
Oh,
Healing.
you spared the dying.
Mhm.
I.
They're conscious.
I
Is that
tried
like
to heal.
70.
I mean, I tried to heal
25.
the point as well with that one of those spells.
Like 120 feet to get from to the kitchen. Yeah, going to
that's-
make that in one turn.
Yeah, you can.
Silly question. Do we want him to come back? I
There is a clause.
mean,
There is a
Wow.
clause. Alfie goes,
Wow.
yes, he needs to teach me how to make you guys not get set on fire.
Oh, Laurie, this party is not as close to the I thought it was.
Yeah, Alvina likes point, but
I
you've
think
got
you
to
should be
take
changing the
recent
title
events
again.
into account.
what? Making the paladins?
It
Like-
wasn't my fault this time.
Broadcasting us to the gods. These
Making the
points.
paladins, teleporting us to
ones.
the gods, making us fight the golems last week.
I
Like,
didn't
yes,
know
Choosing
that.
wasn't
the
me.
wrong decision
That
every
was
time.
you. That was you. Watch the episode. You know why we're blaming you for that one.
I'm just saying. I mean, like, I like him as an artist, and I respect his music, but as a dude, bit of a shit.
Bring it back. Come on.
Ah,
And this is why
Fine.
Alvina's point's favourite. One.
Gwent was my favourite now.
That's Alvina.
You-
You're trying to get you to be
you
alive.
don't know what happened, meta knowledge.
You also don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you's also going to say to Gwent as he's reviving point.
So, do you know any way of getting back your hit points? Like your total health? Because I feel like I can be
Yes.
punched and die.
If Alvina flicks you, you're dead.
Yeah.
Did you not? Did you not win the bet?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you-
still.
But-
Yeah, we-
Actually, yeah, is his
we
hit
got
point
down to,
maximum back now?
300 400 HP.
Okay, the point doesn't get the 400 HP on top of
Nah, I
theirs.
mean, fuck
No,
you.
I was asking, is fuck you back to his own max health because he won the bet? So he's got his own back and he has the floating the others, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
That's what I
Okay.
mean. Okay.
that's not all your permanent hit point. No, okay. Well, I'm not kidding. He'll come back on a long rest though.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the day, that's your hit point maximum.
Don't stub your toe too hard.
Yeah, don't trip and fall over.
I mean, fuck
Don't
you is
follow-
essentially just put a
Is
bag.
worst. I can fix two of you. Who is worse for your maximum
I'm
HP?
still dead.
You were
You're not, you're alive.
revived.
You're
You're
alive.
revived.
You got revivified. You got
Okay.
revivified. It's in the chat. You're on
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
was
You're
like,
one hit
so,
point.
saying, Glenn,
Tempted to slap you, to knock you
Don't
down.
kill him.
again.
Don't kill him.
I,
That depends what the
I
strength
might just
modifier is.
go nap now.
What is
Yeah.
it to? What is it to get their hit point maximum?
A long
back?
rest.
Long rest removes all maximum hit point damage. It removes ability damage.
Or
Well, for this one anyway, there are some that say that you need like a great restoration or something for it. But for this one, it's a long rest.
See,
It's
Luke.
unless specified, pretty much, isn't it? So.
oh,
I'm gonna bang one into fuck you.
I mean,
Otherwise, a great restoration will also bring it back.
any healing won't
And
do
I can do
anything
a second
to,
one.
Any healing won't affect. Great restoration.
Yeah, Great
Yeah.
Restoration does it.
I
And
can
you-
do
That was-
two, so
That is the one that specifically gets rid of hit point maximum reduction.
Okay.
one for fuck you, definitely. Who else had their maximum hit point? Was it Lou?
We all did.
Lose on like
Yeah.
13. Points on 1. Fuck you is on 1.
Right, his Ah,
Damien and Millie are on like
10 each.
20, 22, and like 8, respectively. I don't know. I think Damien's still on like 30 or something. I remember.
if you
No,
talk-
he was on. I think he was on 20. I think he was on 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said he took 20 damage just flat, so he didn't have to roll.
in that case, one of the restorations is for Damien then, because your dad will definitely kill me if you die.
Fair.
The rest of you, this is your fault. This is a child. What did you do?
He's legally an adult.
Who's
Play
the child?
dice.
Yeah,
Who's
they're in
the
their early
child?
20s.
They're 20. They're the same age as Alvina.
No, no, he has been protected by his dad all his life. He's probably never left his little village. He's a child.
Until recently.
Oh, you say little village. It's the biggest city
it's
in
a
the...
city. It's a
Yeah,
in the
but
realm.
compared to the world, it's a village. Like, with your dad standing over you, the most powerful person in that world, it's a village because everybody's looked after him. He's a child, people.
I'm just gonna pat Damien on the back because he's like probably looking kind of devastated from this as well. He's not having a good day, is he?
How much diamond dust do we have left?
diamonds,
We
not diamond
have
dust.
enough for 3 of them. I
Yes.
can do 3
No,
more,
the
and then you.
resurrection. The resurrection.
Because Randy's got greater restoration as well.
Does Great Restoration consume it?
Yeah.
Ah.
No,
Well consumes.
Do we want to
Oh.
save using our resources until we know we can't just immediately long rest them off? Just like,
I mean,
if something goes bad,
sweet.
then do the Great
Sure.
Restorations. But until then, just rest.
I'd say at least. I'd say at least. You'll
HP will return. He technically wasn't playing.
Where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, fuck you's gone, and the money's gone, and the points IOU notes are gone as well.
Yes.
Oh shit, made a bad roll.
The pot was 550 plus 4 point chores,
Yep.
and you can decide up to yourself as a group if you would like to convert the hit points into the equivalent gold, or if the game stopped after you got sent to the Shadow Realm.
I think
That was persuasion, not perception.
Persuasion!
Persuade him
Yes.
to show himself.
Get back here!
Well,
But there's at least 550 on 4 notes on the table itself.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna carry. Is Billy able to like walk around?
Grant,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help her to wherever she's sleeping. 'Cause what the hell happened?
You used to have some hammocks in the
Points at-
storage down in the cargo hold.
Yeah,
I'm asking
points at
Millie.
Lou.
I'm out of the room. I'm asking Millie what happened.
Okay.
She just looks Alvina dead in the eye. Fucking goblin cheated.
Yeah,
I-
that's what he does.
Okay, Gwent, I want you to stay
Good.
with whoever might die if they even sneeze the wrong way. Just see if
Yeah,
it passes.
By the look about her, you
Who's
are.
gonna stagger
Stay,
into
maybe
the
stay in
left
your
and
room for the rest of the day.
stagger
I'll
into
bring you
room?
some food if you're alright with that.
Nothing spicy. It may still kill them.
I'm going to
Oh god.
go steer the ship.
Chicken soup, please.
You're not getting chicken soup. We're having conversations about this later, Lou.
But yes, you all continue about your day. Lou, when you are alone, back in your pyramid, no longer inhabiting your body, since you are possessing it. Back in the demi-plane space that is your eternal prism until they eventually find it in real space in order to actually gain access to it. You notice a new addition to the little camp room that you've made in one of the pyramid rooms. And as you walk over to the ledge, you notice what appears to be a playing card.
Okay.
Interesting.
On the back of it, it's got Gambit symbol, which I actually don't know what Gambit symbol it currently is. Who goes?
It's a playing card.
Well, it's going to be either a Joker or it's going to be like the pyramid, right? It's going to be one of the two.
That or it's just an ace
I
of
was gonna
spades.
say the Joker or the Ace of
In
Spades.
my head, it was a poker chip, but
I'd say
It could actually be
It's-
a poker chip with the pyramid on it.
it's
Maybe.
all of the above. All of the
Who knows?
above. It keeps on changing every often he's not quite decided.
Every
Oh, that's
52
fair, yeah.
days.
I really feel like it's shifting. But as you turn the card over, it appears to be a card of a very familiar person to you, as it appears to be the card called Fuck You the Cheater.
Yeah, wait, you're actually getting a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Oh, could it be fuck
No,
you the swindler or something like that?
You've been designated a cheater because you cheated, and that's
Ah.
what caused it to happen,
Fair enough.
right? Oh,
It wasn't
I'm
just
open to like
Marvel.
the swindler or something if you want to change the title.
that'd be cool.
If you want it to sound a little bit more fancy, was it the swindler?
The swindler.
I pick up the card if possible.
Yeah, you do so. It's a card that exists within the pyramid now. It is just your card. I'll leave it up to you whether or not you tell Fuku you now have a playing card of them. As you look at it though, you get a intimate knowledge of Fuku's stat block.
Yes!
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to whatever happens with these in the future. I need to play a game. I need to play this game with someone.
Send it to me
Five
whenever
Finger
it
Mary,
becomes
anybody?
relevant, I'll do.
We're not playing Shadow ...
Shadow
Um,
Fist type.
To be fair, it's also a meta college. If it ever comes up in the future, you just happen to know stat block like exact Fuku's exact stat block. You don't like actually need to know it now or anytime soon.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just you know what his stats are.
Yeah, it's more to introduce the concept for when you find enemy cards in the future and you get to know their stat blocks. Since that's the point of these cards is that everyone wants their own card to prevent them understanding their like weaknesses and vulnerabilities.
I need a particular card to exist now. We need to find a white dragon with blue eyes. Okay? I really need it.
I know where a black dragon is with terrible breath.
Does it have red eyes? Does it have
Yeah,
red
exactly.
eyes?
Not the red eyes.
It may or may not. Who knows?
Wait, Lou is a
You
dark
can bleach
magician.
it.
Yeah, you
I
Louis.
was the far said dark magician.
But yes, with that,
Sorcerer.
you all go about your day after today's events as we go on to the second day of travel,
And you're all not dying.
and you all get a long rest, and you can all gain your hit points back.
You do not get your hit points
Ow.
back.
Remind me to never play a game against Fuck You again.
Just to double check, did we use the greater restorations or not before I change the amount of diamonds I have left?
Well, did they? I don't think they got. Did they not get their hit points back?
I would have said don't use it on me unless something actually happens that we did.
I mean, fuck you wouldn't have stopped you using
You
it.
were
would it?
dead. You couldn't say anything.
You
yeah.
were
Okay,
dead.
so yep, we've used them. So we've got 2 left. 2 full revivifiers left and 1 greater restoration until we start chipping away into diamonds. So look out for diamonds,
I have a diamond.
just in general.
Fuck you, is there any like diamonds worth 1,000 GP in the bag of holding?
Don't think so. No, he's not taking any diamonds, or he's not being given any gems to put in the bag.
Yeah,
Alvina has a lot of
rage
gems.
looting
I've got-
gems.
Oh, we have Gwent. You apparently have 2 500 gold diamonds. So
I do, yes.
yeah, so at least that's-
I had
Oh,
those are the
Alvina!
ones I have on your list.
Alvina also has 1,200 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay.
Good
Okay,
enough.
that's
Do you
very
want me to
handy.
give you that just in case?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I will just transfer those to Gwen. I don't know when I got them. I think I looted them out of a bag
1,200.
and haven't gotten to you yet. Sounds about right.
Okay. We can now do a lot more greater restorations.
Yeah,
Please, please don't die.
yeah. I must have got it from like a loot at some point, and just not had and meant to hand it out. It might have been when we weren't actually in the same interaction time. I could see that. What's around?
Fuck you's gonna first thing in the morning, just come out into the kitchen, shit-eating green, goes, anyone want to play some dice?
No, my friend, I am here to make the dinner and lunch and all things for you.
Get out of my kitchen!
So, is that Lucas or is?
Yeah.
Yes, Lucas getting thrown out of my kitchen.
So, or is Randy now very French?
Oh,
Randy
that
is
was more of
cooking
American.
chef.
Randy,
Randy's
Randy was like an
We-
American
we've
accent
got
last
the third-
time.
we've got
Randy
the
is getting
third-
another personality. Randy is getting chef.
Oh, no.
Alvina literally,
Yeah, but Randy-
he's saying that as Alvina is picking him up by the scruff and just throwing him outside the kitchen.
Hey,
Stay out of my kitchen!
hey! That other guy knows how to cook. Leave him
I know.
alone.
No! Get out!
As Avina's wielding a ladle.
In a pan in one hand.
All right.
Yeah.
During the
Gambit.
second day of travel, to quickly get the checks out of the way before I forget, the other players, Zormir, Lou, and the Point, roll me d6s for random encounters.
Hey, what's the
Uh,
weather,
yeah.
by the way?
That's what we're about to find out. What was that? 100.
DD 100.
Um,
Ooh, kind of middle. Well, we get a random encounter!
Uh-oh. Here be orang.
Never came up.
That's
Uh,
dragon. The
It's
Alvina
dragon.
wrote it. Here be dragon. That's how you spell it, right?
The
Uh,
spelling's fine. The handwriting is
the-
atrocious.
well, good for all of you. 64 is middling, which is clear skies.
Ah, that's why we're getting attacked.
They're getting attacked.
Yeah, they can see us.
It's not too hot to fly.
There's no sun in their eyes. There's no rain there.
But that will happen at the end of the day. So, for the first 2/3 of the day, what's everyone doing? Alvina.
Yeah, Alvina will. I think Alvina will go and ask Point for those lessons because we've done a workout
Yep.
today. You've got to have a rest between. So.
I probably will end up teaching you performance skills rather than persuasion skills, but
Alvina actually has performance. I'm actually asking for a teacher for persuasion.
well, work out what someone wants and try and incorporate that into what you're trying to get them to do. You know, I don't know how I persuade people. I just know that I am persuasive.
Well, it's just like people skills, right? So what's the tricks of it? Basically, I'm asking because there is actually the have a teacher to learn a skill system.
Yeah, okay. I will impart the tricks which me as a player does not know.
Yeah.
There.
Because Ali's so persuasive.
Because I think with a teacher it just shortens the time, and Alvina takes a fucking long time to learn any skill.
Mm.
It's because I can talk to fire and convince it not to hurt you guys with persuasion. Now. So, I think Alvina's gonna. I can talk to fire. Wait, I might be want to chat with fire. It might help. But yeah.
Chat with fire. All right. While you do that, Zormir, what are you up to?
It's actually Randy taking over this time for doing stuff.
Randy, what are you doing?
He's waiting for the brute to stop being in the kitchen so he can do some cooking.
Damn it!
You just wait until Alvina leaves and then you're straight in there.
That door.
She has got. She's got a lock on the actual pantry.
Wouldn't work.
No, it would. You know why? It's not an industrial lock. It's brute strength is required to open it.
Yeah, but I can pass through any. I can pass through a 1-inch gap because
You
I
think there'll
come.
be a gap?
There will be if he punches a hole in the door itself.
Try it.
I don't think you can lock him out.
I think I can.
Randy has got like 3 personalities now.
Hey, who
Or
put a lock on the wine pantry? How am I supposed to get my wine?
I think it was. I think it was that brute.
This
Threw
is
me
an
out the kitchen.
inconvenience.
But-
I'm just going to teleport it to the mirror dimension. You think the brute will care?
No.
But we'll say the aboleth did it.
Everyone's like, we have to lie to Alvina because she'll freak out.
I, for one, am not going a day without my wine, and I put it in here to chill.
Also, by the way, technically, I think he does have a way to get in for what's it called? Because if he's high enough level druid, he could turn into a bear. She's not gonna put something that a bear can't get through as the lock.
Well,
If he's got enough to turn into a CR2 creature.
I think I can. Let me.
I mean, I've just thought of
Oh,
something
shoot.
very funny.
It's minimum level, because you're a spore druid, I think it's minimum level 8 druid.
Well, I'm full druid.
If full druid, then yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, I mean, I've just thought of something funny fuck you would do as well.
Basically,
She specifically is walking out of the room. So,
she-
yeah, good point. So.
Randy breaks into the bear and starts cooking and uses his one of the features of the chef that allows him to cook. I think for an hour cook weeks will last about an 8 hour and give you 4 temporary hit points when you use them as a bonus action.
Oh, you've got the cookery feat.
Yes.
As you're as you're doing this, Lucas is just like hovering over your shoulder. Would you like to? You're not too bad. Would you like to know the secret to fine dining?
Why?
More why?
Soak the bread in wine.
I was. This personality is just like a 5-star chef. I don't know what you could teach me. I was a 5-star chef.
Ah, nonsense, nonsense. There's always something you can use to improve. Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
Come on, then, show me your.
Okay, he just starts pouring wine in.
Yeah, do it.
Ah, now it's truly delicious. See, there can never be enough wine.
Yes, yes, more wine. Pouring more wine.
More wine.
This, he's bonded in kinship with that personality.
Suddenly the entire kitchen starts to reek of boiling, just wine clinging to the
Boiling
wood.
alcohol.
Just boiling alcohol clinging to everything. You come in, it's practically a brewery in here.
One moment.
They flunking so much shit.
It's a mid-lesson point from wherever your room is. I think 15 was what I was putting my own thought for the DC on. It's probably quite clingy, but she's a way away. So you
I
see,
wouldn't be teaching in my room. We'd be in common room, in one of the common areas downstairs.
You see Alvina just sniffing the air, and her eyes just literally set on fire, and everyone in the entire ship is just gonna hear, "I am going to kill that fucking robot."
Wait, Alvina, you can try and convince it not to do things.
Yes, I'll rip its head off. That'll be a good way. And
Don't
she's
remember
out of
what
the
we
room.
taught
She's
it.
already out of the room.
Alvina, as you enter the kitchen and you obviously smell the wine and you can see Lucas and Randy at work, you also happen to spot a little Terragon poking what appears to be some soaked bread, just kind of playing with the food. You can see a little bit being eaten.
Alvina's going to pick it up. Sniff it. It smells like wine, doesn't it?
You pick up and it is just dripping with wine.
But he's gonna hand her some food that she's got from her bag.
Actually, I'm just like bribing her of her.
She takes it and nods towards you, kind of gives like a cautious glance back at those two who seem to be cackling right now about wine,
Yeah. So.
and is going to walk off out of the room.
So. Question. Bob, what's Randy's AC?
Oh no.
14.
Cool. I'm hitting you with the bread, but the bread is on fire. Oh, actually,
You know.
oh, I'm destinying that. You know what? Sorry, I'm
Fucking
destinying that one.
What a way to possession.
Fuck you, just sat at a table just eating popcorn.
So I don't think I can reckless with it. So it just like smashes right next to your head.
Oh shit, the Philistine is here!
I can't believe you missed.
I can't roll with advantage because it's not a strength one.
Oh, but still, plus out.
Fuck you, sat there with his Luke ding 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 ding, and just giving you
Throws.
bardic inspiration.
Ah, thank you. There we go. There we go. That's fun. Yeah, con save on Randy.
Con save.
Yep.
Yeah, DC 15.
So DC 15, so he's got a good chance. Because I think druids have con. No, you've got one. You've got -1 to all D20 rolls and spellcasting DC.
Also, I'm going to bardic inspo that as well, or not bardic inspo. Silvery barbs it.
Words.
So
Oh, so you-
pops.
So 9. Oh,
So roll your con save again.
Okay.
and take 9 off it.
Or take the lower.
Alright.
I think it's already failed. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I know, but
You're just doing it for spite.
Yeah.
Fine.
and then
Sorry, it's so chaotic.
and then give the advantage to Alvina.
Can I use it on that roll? I want to see if I crit it.
Yeah.
I mean,
go for it, go for it.
you can punch him again.
Oh, I can. Now this is to make a point. This is the first one. I'll see if I crit on the first one.
Well,
It wasn't a crit. It was damn close.
you wouldn't
You just
you wouldn't have
left me
gotten.
to go do this
yeah.
twice.
18.
You wouldn't be able to apply it to the first roll because this is all after the fact.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
What is your thing doing anyway? Your.
So-
You've gotten a level of heat exhaustion,
Alright.
which is -1 to all D20 rolls and your spellcasting DC. For I don't know how long.
It's until you you recover from the exhaustion. So either a short rest in a cold environment or a long rest.
Yeah. So it was a 25 and just another roll. Another DC 15 con save.
But while that's going on,
Alvina is ballistic right now.
Fuku, what were you doing with the rest of your day before encouraging Alvina to throw soggy wine bread at people?
The
I'm-
fireballs.
Yeah.
Sucky one.
I mean, in the morning he would have gone around challenging people to play dice again.
yeah, happening again. Yeah.
But when everyone just essentially just said no, fuck off.
Yeah, another level of heat exhaustion.
He probably just
It was
Be
13 fire damage from the second one, by the way. Ignore the second one.
yeah, he'd probably just be playing with his new fire abilities, just sitting on the deck
What?
and just
What
shooting
damage?
fire bolts into
Oh,
the
there.
distance.
So, it is 15, 28 fire damage total in 2 hits.
And.
And 2 levels of heat exhaustion.
All right, but Fuku is just playing around with their fire on the top deck. Cool.
Probably like making fire and like feeding it to sod off as well.
Yeah, that's fair. You and Sodoff have a much more communicative relationship now. You can fully understand them. You can also kind of feel their presence,
Cool.
since they are fire. Which allows you to work more in tandem. You know you had that mechanically thingies because I've forgotten how Sodoff actually Sodoff's just a support action anyway.
Yeah.
It just means you
But
can
feel
actually
free to
communicate.
flavor it. Yeah, feel free to flavor it more complicated commands than you previously could.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Gwent, what are you up to in the second day?
I'm going to lock myself in my room and I'm going to visually cast Commune and try and speak.
Good jog.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Or try to speak to Fabio using it.
Give me a go. My God.
No, but I'm thinking of using scrying after to make myself feel better. But
Aww.
I'm going to try Commune first.
I thought you were going to say you stay in your room and cast the glyph of warding on the door.
I've been so tempted. Just like whenever Randy walks in, it explodes.
You haven't previously cast this, so it should just auto-succeed the first time. Alrighty then. Remind me how we do your deity communication. What's that look like again? Or how would you like that to look?
abusive.
Or you can change it.
No, it was just a chant of, "Come on, you bastard! Come on!
Come on, you
I know
bastard.
you're
Come on.
watching. Come on!
Thanks, someone.
Just turn
like-
up. We know you're
sounds
going
like-
to."
Sounds like someone talking at a horse race. Come on, you bastard. Come on.
I mean, plus we know that his god actually answers his communes and things via phone call because we saw him do that in the
actual phones.
yeah.
Yeah.
A spiritual phone just pops into existence next to you, unless you would like to have a dedicated divine phone on you.
Oh,
Not sure what that would look like.
It's the
Um,
Gwent phone.
It's the Gwent phone.
It's got 4 legs.
As the phone, as you pick up the phone and you hear just silence on the other end of the line.
Oh, he's dead.
Don't be a dick. We both know you're here. Otherwise, the phone wouldn't be here.
Just ask your questions so we can end this.
If only. Right. Was the
Look, we're-
future me a real thing?
Here, let me just go ask the god of time. Oh wait, no, he's dead. What do you mean was the real thing? I don't. What do you want me to know here? Yes, no, maybe.
You're a god. I assume if you're watching me constantly, you would have been watching him. Surely, you would have caught something of him being there.
Yeah, I saw him show up. I don't know if he's real.
It's not future him. to be
He's not a
honest.
figment of your imagination, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, it honestly could be. There's weirder things I've seen.
Well, unless told otherwise, he gave off the same soul reading as you, so yes.
That's something.
Okay. Right. Do you know if supporting the pillars will help me get out of this alt sphere?
Yes, yes. Those entities that have started popping up. Yes, we're aware of those. What the fuck are they? They're not divine.
Fucking god.
I've literally lived pretty much since the dawn of reality. There was like a small dark period before I was created, but we don't talk about that because it was boring as fuck.
Possibly
I
my
have-
favorite period ever.
Anyway. I
So
have,
you
I
don't
have
know what
seen...
they are.
No, they are new. They have never existed before. There is no trace in history of them. Trust me, I've seen a lot of history. Grad, a lot of it has been running and trying not to get eaten by the other gods. I don't know what they are. Whatever they are new. Whoever your friends are, they are new. They should not be here. They don't even vibrate the same way everyone else does.
A weird smell as well, some of them.
You probably hear explosion upstairs about now. And a screaming Alvin going ballistic.
All I know is that they do not seem to be allied with the Mad Empire or the Mad Court. They do not seem to be creations
Well.
of the Republic or the Senate, and they are far too sophisticated to have any relation to the Primordials.
Okay.
So, what they are, I don't know. They could be creations of the Arcanites. They're the only one. They have to have rules to exist, I imagine. So maybe they're related to that, but those guys haven't really done anything other than send emissaries out occasionally to check up on things. And it seems like they're pretty happy existing in their little bubble. So I don't know. The answer to that one is I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna hate doing this. Okay. So I'm gonna get down on my knees. I put my hands up. Yep. Almighty Chiron, do you know of a way in which I can greatly improve my abilities quickly? I'm trying to show respect here.
Are you asking me for more power? Is that it? You want more? Well, you know what you know what I've told you, right? You want power? You have to take responsibility.
Great.
Okay, how do I start taking this more responsibility?
That is a good question.
Just real
Alvin
grinding
is
the teeth.
chasing. Alvin is chasing briefly, going and checking the rest of the stuff, and then like just fuming.
You
Literally
find,
steaming.
but you find the really nice treats that are there that give you extra health.
In your opinion, Gwent the old cowardice, what do you think your biggest flaw is?
I can answer that.
Oh, I think it's my absolute faith in religion. Don't you?
Wow. Good line. Good line.
Gwent? You're running away from the problem again. What do you think your biggest flaw is?
But I'm a coward.
Yes, you
I
are a
know
coward,
this.
aren't you?
Yes.
He lives to fight another day.
How many people have you helped? You're a cleric of health. We both serve the god of medicine. Have you been healing people? Have you been
Yes, quite a
helping?
lot of them.
The same people.
I help everywhere I can where it's safe. I think you would know that if you paid attention and watched like a god should.
You're a combat medic, Gwent. You shouldn't be healing people where it's safe. I'll tell you what, you're coming up to this Firestar thing, right?
Yes.
Well, you should know, there's currently a divine ship on its way there. There's gonna be a big fight there.
Like a couple of days away, big fight? Or
No, tomorrow.
we're going straight into
Tomorrow.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna be frank with you here, Gwen, because I think you're ready for this. Not all of you may survive. You might not survive.
Oh god, do I get to choose who doesn't?
By
Well,
technicality,
technically,
yes.
No, by technicality, maybe.
Yeah. You can choose not to help somebody.
But their Banshee's Grove is sending as much firepower as they can to investigate this thing. If you can get that ship
Okay.
into the atmosphere with as minimal casualties as possible, I think that will really help you grow to accept more power.
Thank you for your help, almighty John.
All right. Well,
Your
know what I
will
say.
be done.
Gwen, it was a displeasure to talk to you. I hope we don't talk again.
And as I always say to you, I hope you fall down and die somewhere. And I just hang up the phone.
The phone
It's like-
pops from existence.
Is there another person for Alvina's shoeless boot camp?
For fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, Zormir! I'm gonna walk until I find Zormir.
Right. Before you do,
Five bullets thrown through the air.
Lou, what have you been doing?
I've been looking at my necklace very carefully, trying to figure out how it worked, you know, how it was activated.
Mhm. Alright.
You know, if there was anything on it that may have been triggered, anything, a glyph or something like that.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
probably.
see if you can manifest the card.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I'll try concentrating on the card I found.
All right. While you are possessing the body, it takes a little bit of effort, a couple hours of concentration, but you eventually manage to.
Nice.
While you're holding it, you also have a vague direction of where Fukyu is on the ship.
That's really cool.
No more hiding from Lou.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure,
literally,
yeah,
we have the fight
With the
new card.
I'm not sure if I like that now.
Yeah. We have a GPS.
Why is this
telling you-
lampshade resonating fuck you energy?
Yeah. Why do you think bounty hunters look for these cards?
Fuck you has a Viva card.
Yes, you do. I want to see Alvina. I don't know how we get these cards, but I want to see the Alvina one.
Alvina one runs away, terrified of Alvina.
No, Alvina's card wants to fight her.
Other than that, you're pretty confident that the pyramid was effectively activated when it was summoned from the card when it was drawn. And that there do appear to be markings on the pyramid that that kind of vaguely remind you of the cosmos map that you've previously seen. That may indicate some coordinates relating to the pyramid, but you've not figured it out enough to actually map them yet. But
I start trying to figure that out.
yep, you can do. I'll get back to you effectively after this arc, because that's not important right now. But once you actually get the fire star into the sky, assuming you all live, we'll come back to that, and you can hopefully map it, especially once you can actually with the help of like Zormir or something to actually map it out through the existing maps. Okay. While you're doing that, the point. What are you doing on the second day?
After Alvina runs out of the room.
Tinkering with Point Bot, actually installing all the upgrades we got from the dragon stuff, but I never actually worked out what to do with. I'll work that out eventually. But in canon, they have not been used yet because I'm only installing them right now. And yeah, using anything I've learned in my lessons so far to see if I can upgrade.
Yeah, a little bit in the morning, then you do that, then you have your lesson in the evening, probably, right?
I mean, it's been like what 2 days. Probably takes a little bit more time to get practical outcome for it, but you continue studying and you do that. All right, Gwen, you have finally managed to find Zormir. It's getting into evening time. You can see the continent of or the moon of Dunfell beginning to ache away into the sky. What remains of the very faint astral lights that constitute this dull or this very, very light blue sky during the day has also begun to ebb away. So you can now start to see the glow of the astral sea above you.
Here's me. Good news. We're going to be fighting some divine ships. And I'll give you some thumbs up. Hey!
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, when we get to the
Oh,
Firestar, there's going to be
God.
divine ships there from Banshee's Grove, as many as they can send. Yay!
Where's that little bush?
In
Okay.
Alvina's room, which is
The
just
burning
shrub.
bush.
So we need
Or
people
is it
on the
on
guns
fire?
a bit more often then.
Maybe not.
I would recommend
The
it.
burning
Maybe doing some priming and testing of the actual guns we brought to see if they work. I mean, I know you probably checked them, but maybe a test fire, just to
Second
check.
opinion.
Alvina,
Yeah?
you're doing some test firing
On who?
on a mountain range or something as we pass. I'll
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's cause a rock slide.
Pick a target and see if you can hit it.
Sure thing.
Taxi next.
Sure. Might as well test both of them.
Yeah, no, Alvina's going down.
Also-
going downstairs to her one.
I feel like I should. I'm the one who does artillery.
Well,
It might be an idea if we actually have some kind of plan. Are we just going to try and run through, get to the Firestar, and take off? Or are we going to try and cause a bit of a distraction as we get them?
As
to
you
take
are
off a bit
getting
quicker?
into the evening, you actually can see off in the horizon a large red glow. You can vaguely make out at a distance what appears to be a mountain halfway, already starting to rise above the mountain ridge. They've already taken off.
Of course they have.
They're just very very slow.
It's like
Maybe
a
we can
aircraft
speed
carrier.
it up a bit.
It's like an aircraft carrier kind of thing, I imagine. So
well,
Yeah.
is the
Alvina's like priming on some random bit of terrain that she can see
is the
with,
The sail-
with the bottom gun.
question? Is the actual speed of the Dawnriser affected by the wind? Say we had a wind behind us. Would that make us go faster?
No. The Void Arcanite.
I
Well,
was
it's
thinking
not-
of that as well.
Uh,
Because we did it against was it the Phoenix?
Well, that was with a tiny
Gravitational-
helicopter, not a floating island.
Oh, no,
yeah,
meaning more
probably
the
was.
Dawnriser.
yeah, you do.
oh,
You
shit,
you
yeah.
do have sails. Most of your movement comes from your Void engines. Rather than the actual sails. The sails are more cosmetic than anything.
It's colours and things, right? That's the main bit for it. So you can
Hmm.
identify.
Yeah, because you've got the sails of illusion, so they can shift.
Make the ship look pretty.
I would say for the sake of since your engines can already warp you effectively, that any additional movement from the sails would probably be neglectable movement wise.
Mm.
Oh, that'd be a thing. Maybe if we get really powerful aeromancy, we could maybe boost it a little bit.
Well, the thing is, Randy's got control wind, and can basically put a directional wind behind the sails, and have it. It's where's it?
You can change the
And-
direction of the wind.
And basically you control the strength of the wind as well.
Okay.
Because
This would
I
only
wo-
work while you're on the continent. It also wouldn't
Yeah.
work up in the astral sea because there is no wind there.
Space.
it's,
But while on the continent, I'll say it gives you effectively like a dash. It'll double your movement while you have the wind active.
because
So 160.
basically
What's the
just
duration of that?
let me
Wow,
see.
wow, control wind, isn't it?
Because obviously it's also unless it was already a windy day, which currently it's clear skies and not very windy, you'd have to be conjuring the wind. or at least controlling it.
Control wind is up to an hour. And it has gusts, downdraft, and updraft as its 3 options.
Yeah, I think it's gust that gives it the.
Horizontal direction you choose, yeah.
Then yeah, you'd be able to double your movement for an hour,
Because
which might be more useful during a combat situation or like a short.
Yeah, I was thinking of it as a way to, like, if we do draw them to us, then we can dash out of the combat towards the Dawnriser as a sort
It'd
of
essentially be
maneuver.
It'd essentially be a support action for him, wouldn't it?
But yeah, well, we'll consider that when you get closer to the ship then. But it still looks to be a good couple hours away, just because you're only on there on day 2 and you arrive at like beginning of day half of day 3.
Oh yeah, we got a random encounter. Do I see the random encounter from the turret?
So this is after you guys have done all your practicing and you're beginning to go to bed effectively. Who is doing the first night watch?
I'm happy for Alvina to do it because she doesn't need to sleep as much.
Okay, I was gonna say, would one of the chores that I did, that I bet be night watch?
Would make thematic sense since the point did roll the 1.
If you want,
Randy's-
yeah, I'm fine with that. He said, no, I've got to do it. And I just laugh at you a bit.
Yeah.
I'd still probably be awake, at least, if I remember.
Also, Zormir will put Randy on it on the helm because essentially when he's resting, he's in sentry mode.
Yeah, he also doesn't need to sleep that much.
Yeah.
Randy and the point give me perception checks.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, Randy should
Randy's
be good.
crazy good at perception.
Mm.
So, in theory, you should be fine, point even if you mess up.
Okay, that's not bad.
21's good.
21.
Hey, beat Randy.
21.
So Randy can see into the ethereal plane and stuff like that as well, if that matters.
Not for
Yeah.
this encounter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
That's what this
and
guy's done.
every direction, as long as you don't blind me with light.
So you're going to catch the. What's a good range for your vision? Because they can use the natural conquerors of the earth to kind of get closer to you.
Dark vision's 220 feet.
How far is dark vision?
120 feet in all directions.
120 feet. The point. What's your dark vision? 'Cause you're the one also detecting
I
them.
think it's 60.
Should
Oh,
be good.
actually, is it any?
You,
Because
that's it.
You need your dark vision.
Yeah, Asmar
Okay.
have 60.
They have the standard
Yeah, okay.
average.
yeah, so I use it so infrequently. It's just finding it. Yeah,
So the
probably 60.
the point, you more hear it than you see it, but kind of calling down to Randy to verify if like do you hear that slight like buzzing sound coming towards the ship. I'm gonna put these guys at like 120. But Randy, with your vision as they come across that 120 foot off the ship itself, you see what appears to be a platoon of flying metallic winged suited creatures, humanoid sized, flying towards the ship.
We got.
Um,
Sound alarm, we got ink. Sound alarm, we got ink coming.
we got a fourth. Okay. Yep. Alarm.
Yeah, man. Get the alarms going.
Literally
As
just
you-
boot up Merida, just siren mode, just.
Be-doo, 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 be.
Since you managed to spot them before they actually arrived at the ship, they're outside of. They're too close for your long range cannons, but you do have short ranged.
Yeah,
I'll be charging up my cannon as well.
We have short range
What
Alvina.
What range did we give the cannons? The cannons were the long range ones, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it's like 300 is the
Yeah.
minimum
So
range.
they'll be more useful for the actual ship battle. But for this is the warm up combat. Before that, you're all able to effectively get up to deck as they arrive, since they can fly fucking 90 feet around. And we'll deal with that next week, because that actually brings us to the end of the session. That's where we're going to end. It's already 9:30.
Yep.
Yep.
As the scouting fleet of the Banji Grove Angels come to check out your ship. And presumably get into combat with you, because I doubt you're going to be able to persuade them that you're not definitely a hostile ship.
Alvina's going to open negotiations with a fireball, so...
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say our sails will be in their colours, or they'll
And
perceive
you've
it to
got
be in
the-
their colours.
And you've already got an Asthma on deck.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes. There's a chance, like you said, your sails they'll see their colors on your sails, even if you are a unregistered, unexpected ship in this area. So, but there is a non-0% chance you may be able to convince them.
It's above 0.
But also
We'll be
they
able to control them.
but we'll figure all that out next week. As all we know for now is that there is an incoming platoon of angels, and yeah, we'll find out what happens next time. All right,
Cool.
thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing. Good night.
Yep. See
Bye.
ya!
Bye.
Alright.